Yes, sir. Test one, two. 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 We are test one, two. Test one, two. Hold on.
Sometimes.
There we go. Now we're good.
Is it too loud for use?
We ain't getting some feedback now.
Check, check, check.
Check, check.
One, two, mic check. Roaming around for you.
Okay, you good now? Well,
This Kennebro.
My bad.
You got
the bro. That's
oh, this right here. I ain't gonna be able to do mine, man. I can't.
Ja.
Too many hands. I ain't got enough hands.
Times like this, to rhyme like this, so I had to grind like that, to shine like this. In the matter of time I spent, it's locked up in the back of the
That's you?
yeah.
I get to see the myth, the man, the myth, the legend, and you and VI be going in, man. I swear.
Fun tonight.
Oh yeah.
Should be a very, very, very exciting game.
You know what? Yeah, I'm good to go.
Yeah, exactly. Never change it. What we do all year.
One, two, mic check. 1, 2.
This will be fun. I can't wait till youth football stuff. Then it's another coach's problem. They're not friends of mine. You know what I mean? Like, feel bad when they're friends. Yes, ma'am. Awesome.
Okay.
Can you like
Come on, you don't.
send it to my number?
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you. Right? I asked you during the week. I wasn't thinking.
They asked me to do a lot of things lately.
Team Ops.
Yeah, man.
We found her and stuff.
All the time. I haven't even looked right now today.
We on, bro.
It is on.
Nope, I just gotta pull it up right now.
I got you.
No.
Yeah, I mean, Team Ops.
I'll be calling.
You know what kind of camera you want? I was gonna fly film, but I guess I'm not filming up there, but I can just give you my camera.
No, I think that might be coming.
I'll give you my camera, because I think it's much the same as you.
There we go.
Alright, well, I'll figure it out.
I'm sure Betty's going to come up and
I saw
Anybody like they got about 12.
reception up here, maybe?
chips are on the line.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, one more detail here. Please use the trash cans for any of your trash. There are receptacles all over here. Unfortunately, we're responsible to clean everything up after.
Test 1 2.
Again, we need one more for the chain crew. We cannot start.
I'm testing 1
unless
2.
we have a volunteer for the chain crew. These boys have earned the right to be here tonight. If anybody could please give us a hand. Thank you.
From the booth. Got a
Still
little,
getting feedback?
Test
little
1 2.
feedback. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm down all the way.
All right.
That's horrible.
Feedback, man. Not good. Not good.
I'm gonna try to do two things at once. Do my job plus work Paige's thing at the same time. I'm gonna make it work though. Now,
Right. It's picking me up, Jay.
about to tip this thing off.
All right, he's up. You're good. All right. See you later, boys.
You're not open. Really? It goes down? It won't come up. Why not?
My man Donnie Hill put the chip on the line for the night. Both championships
How's that
are
open?
on the line.
Like push it out?
Nice night for football. Not too cold.
Yeah, it looked like it was going to be a little rain tonight, but the weather held up. It's a good night for some football.
Yeah, it is. So it'll be 3rd down and 10 for the Dragons. As they look to try to get an early first down here, looks like Interboro will be man-to-man out here on the receivers, and the blitz comes from the top. For the bottom of the screen, Lions scrambles, gets out the pocket, and completes it down the field for a first down. For the Dragons.
Football was snap by the Dragons.
Yeah, they were fortunate there to get the ball back. Only a loss of 1.
Yeah, that was
Still second and manageable.
Yeah, it's still good. You know, they'll come out as Teron Williams comes into the game. Looks like he'll come in for number 20, Brandon Borman. As Lions gets to play from the sideline. And as you said, this Interboro 10 you've seen play, they went pretty much handled their conference in the SJU, and you know they went into the championship game against they played Monroe, and then they played, I think it was Collinswood in the championship game.
Okay, exactly.
Came out on top 36-6. So 2nd down and 11, Lions rolls to his right, looking downfield, slings it out there, and it looks like it's going to be intercepted,
Wow.
and it is.
Wow, picked off.
By
Kenneth Everett.
Yeah, Kenneth Everett on an interception. His Lions scrambled. He looked at the field and just just let it go.
Interboro football.
So Interboro gets the early turnover here tonight, and they'll get started their first drive. Looks like they'll be on the 43-yard line. Yeah, about the 43-yard line. So they'll get their first drive. So big turnover right there early in the game.
Yes, it was. Big picks, big interception right there by number 2, Kenneth Everett. Get a chance to see Interboro first time with the ball on offense, and definitely be on the lookout for the running back, Roger Brown, number 26. He's a tough runner between the tackles.
Yeah, you got to look for Roger Brown out there. They call him Black Dynamite. Also RB26. So he's going to be paired as Brown gets the first carry, picks about 1 yard on that play. As Conquest to get the play from the sideline.
Broken up by number 55.
And also plays the wide
Chase slowing down, number 42, but Dante Ashlock brings up second down for Interboro.
Number 2, they call him Deuce. Out there, Kenneth Everett. As he got motion to the left, Conquest hands up right up the middle. It's like Brown. He's running hard and he picks up enough for a first down.
Wow, big time run right there.
Run right up the hole, right up the middle was a big hole right up in the middle.
Yeah, we definitely mentioned them earlier in the game. It looks like Interboro's going to hurry up, no huddle.
Yeah, they got right
Spread
on the
offense.
Conquest looks to the sideline. Coach Hills gives him the play. He's under center, motion to the bottom of the screen. Like another handoff to Brown. He's got a lot of room, and he's to the outside, and he's got speed, and he gets all the way down to about the 10-yard line. So there you see Roger Brown, a.k.a. Black Dynamite, goes right up the middle right there. It looks like Interboro is spreading the field and just running Brown right up the middle.
Yeah, that was a big-time run, about 40-plus yards by Roger Brown between the tackles. Definitely a person to be on the lookout for. This kid, man, his run game, he runs downhill, doesn't shy away from contact, and we got a first and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Yeah, Interboro picks up that first down. And 1st and 10 looks like they'll have spread motion. Looks like he'll give it to Deuce Kenneth to the outside on the jet sweep. It looks like he picks up about a couple yards on that. So Kenneth Deuce Everett actually picks up about 4 on that.
Number 88, Luke Van Brill, brings up second down for Interboro.
That's a
Bring up
good
second down for the Hornets.
Excuse me. That's a good 4-yard pickup. Still got enough to get another first down before getting in the end zone.
Yeah, it's manageable second down here. Looks like Interboro come back out again with 4 receivers. Brown in the backfield with Conquest. Looks like somebody.
We got a timeout on the field. We got a flag on the field.
Yeah, early flag, first flag of the game. Looks like it'll be full start on Interboro. That'll back them up for bring up second down and 10.
Remains second down.
Score still 0-0.
Cheer for the defense.
Interboro's on the move. Look like 2nd and 11.
Second and 11. Looks like they're trying to spread. Looks like they're going to use a timeout. So Coach Hill uses a timeout. So as Interboro goes to timeout, we'll go to a quick commercial break and we'll come.
Second and 11. At the 12-yard line.
Second and 11. Looks like Conquest will throw it.
Going deep.
Up. Deep. and out of the
Incomplete
back of the
pass.
end zone. Incomplete. So Interboro comes out of that timeout and goes right for the end zone. Looks like Conquest was trying to hook up like number 17, Shamir Johnson. Maybe third down here. This would be huge right here for Kingsway. It's definitely 4-down territory as Kingsway is down there in the red zone.
Yeah, that was a good play to take a shot in the end zone on second down.
I think that
Now
was,
Donnie needs to get that offense moving. Maybe get in the end zone and pick up another first down. We'll see what happens.
yeah, third down. Conquest has a man coming to motion like he's going to hand it off. And he does hand it off. He's got room to the outside. He splits a couple defenders. It looks like Deuce
Stop on the play by number 25.
on the carry. It looks like he has a big pickup of about 8. So it'll be 4th down and 2 right here. So this will be big for Kingsway right here getting the stop.
4th down and 2 for Interboro.
The Interboro probably go with their
I said that brings up 4th down and 2 for Interboro.
as they probably look to get hands in their work boots.
All right, here we go.
Right here, so they'll bring in the power. They got the big back, and it looks like it'll be.
We got a flag on the play.
right there, as it'll be a full start on Interboro to back them up 5
Flag
yards.
on the play against Interboro. Full start. Remains.
So another costly penalty
Man.
for the Hornets, and they'll back them up 5 yards and make it 4th down and about 8 now.
That hurt him right there. The formation didn't get set
Yeah, they
for
weren't
the snap.
set right there.
It's going to be a
As they-
4th and long to get in that end zone.
Yeah, 4th and long.
Looking like it was going right.
And this is a big play right here for Kingsway.
Do you-
the game as we get down to 4 minutes and 14 seconds here in the first quarter.
So what do you think we're going to go here? You think it's going to be a pass or a run
I think
play?
I think they might keep the ball in Conquest's hands and either roll him out or try to look for Kenneth, Deuce Kenneth. Where's that coming from? Everett. This time it looks like it's going to be.
Wow, we got another penalty on the play.
Back him up in another 5 yards.
Wow, it looks like they're self-destructing
Flag on the play.
inside of the red zone.
Yeah. That push him.
That's going to hurt.
Push him back to about the 15-yard line, looks like. So it'll be 4th and long. They can still get a first down by the goal line at about the 2-yard line. But they're just killing themselves with penalties right here in Kingsway.
Yeah.
Kingsway is looking to get a stop right here and get their offense back on the field. Because they put together a fairly decent drive until the interception. So Conquest and shotgun, 4 receivers. Brown in the backfield with him, motion, short motion. As Conquest looks, he flings it across the middle and nobody's home. So right there, that's that Kingsway defense stepped up right there.
Dragons football.
And Kingsway will get the ball over on down. So as you can see, you know, Interboro shot themselves in the foot with 2 penalties right there.
Yeah, 2 big, costly penalties.
And Kingsway held their ground.
Man, they would love to get that play back. But man, in this type of game, man, you gotta have all your guys lined up in the right formation. Now we're gonna see Kingsway taking over.
So Lions
Turnover on downs.
Lions brings his team up to the line of scrimmage to high form. Handoff to the right. And a short pickup there by number 24.
Carry on the play by number 24.
Tristan McClear.
So
A couple yards on that.
Second down for the Dragons.
we're still 0-0 with less than 4 minutes still in the first quarter. No score yet.
Yeah, a little slow
Ladies and
start
gentlemen,
going
don't
on.
forget
Both
tonight's
teams.
game. Donations are all going to Micah Tennant, who lost his life tragically in Pleasantville. Yes. Thank you for all your donations.
It'd be second down and 9 for the Dragons as they have motion going to the left. Fakes it, Lions going deep.
Going
And he's
deep.
got a man down there and he goes up and gets it.
What a grab.
What a grab right there.
It's from number 12, Joe Lyons, complete to number
Van
88.
Brill. The connection I speak of is Lions to Van Brill. That's a mean connection all year
Yeah.
long, I heard.
Gives the Dragons a
You were just telling me about that 1-2 punch. Those 2 kids link up all season long, and now I see why. They're one of the top 2 duos in South Jersey. Big play right there.
Thereby Lions got the ball up nice and high, and the receiver went up and got it. So Kingsway come up first down, motion, inside trap handoff, nice move inside, breaks a tackle, and it's finally brought down after a gain of 2 yards. Looks like
carry on the play by number 24.
Clear on the carry. Looks like he was tackled by number 21. It was like Benjamin Palmer on the tackle. I'm sorry, I got the wrong team right there. D. Look like Azir Lee on the tackle.
Tackle by number 21, Azir Lee.
Yeah, that Interboro front line, man. That's pretty big front line on defense.
Yeah,
Getting a lot of penetration up the middle.
We gotta figure that out. We're getting too much heat up front.
Yeah, that D tackle. There's 2 D tackles in there.
So we're looking at a second and about 7. Kingsway in shotgun. Slant route.
Middle. Nice catch.
Forward progress moves them up about another 5 yards. Third and short.
It's going to be 3rd and 3.
Yeah, it'll be 3rd down and 3. So that was a good ball again by Lions. Nice catch out there by Benny Lyles. So Lions to Lyles on that one. He picks up about 6. It'll be 3rd down and a long 4 for the Dragons as Interboro looks to try to get a stop here.
Yeah, the backside.
This time Lions looks like he'll probably bring him to the line. Looks like he's going to come and he's going to be a shotgun. Back in the back, he's got trips to the bottom of the screen. Single receiver to the top. Lions gets the snap. He looks to his right. He's got a man wide open in the flat.
Wow.
And a nice move out there also. And a broken tackle. Still going up the sideline. And it might be 15 more yards added to the reception.
And we got a late flag on the play.
Yeah, flag on that play right there. It looks like it's going to be a late hit.
Wow.
Out of bounds on Interboro to give.
A personal foul looks like. Let's see what the ref calls after the play.
Yeah,
Personal foul on the Hornets. That's gonna move Kingsway inside of the red zone. 1st and 10 at about the 19. Let's see where they spot it. Looks like the 16-yard line.
Yeah, they'll spot it down there at the 16. So Kingsway enters the red zone for the first time tonight. And And once again, if you guys want to check this game out, it's all about sports.
Yes.
And it's all about youthsports.com. It's all about sports. All about.
What are you doing, Toronto? I was there. God damn it!
Looks like Annabelle dropped the run for a loss.
Carry on to play number 1, Teron Williams.
Big stop.
Williams on that carry right there, D. Looked like he tried to get outside. He might have had a lane up inside and didn't turn it up.
Yeah, didn't read the blocking up front and lost 2 yards on the carry. So we're looking at a second and about 12 at the 22-yard line. Let's see what Kingsway come up with.
Yeah, looks like the Lions will come out with shotgun again. Has 2 receivers to the top of the screen. Looks like spreads receiver down to the bottom, gets the snap, has a little pressure, but he overthrows the receiver as the pressure was bearing down on him.
Intended for number 88, Luke Van
Looks like he was looking for his main target, Van Bro, again.
Man, that guy's out.
Third down.
That's a big target.
Yeah, definitely a big target out there.
Going to see him on the high school level real soon. Catching those passes down the seam.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we're looking at 3rd and 12. Ball still at the 22-yard line. Still no score.
I don't know what else to say.
We got about 41 seconds left in the first quarter.
Yeah, that incompletion stopped the clock with 41 seconds here in this first quarter. From Kingsway Midget Field in Clarksboro, New Jersey. Here live, the meet of champions. Lions gets the snap, has motion. It looks like he's looking down the field, and it looks like he overshoots the receiver. Again, it'll bring up 4th down, so back-to-back overthrows.
Joe Lyons.
And Burrow looking to try and hold again.
Brings up 4th.
It brings up another 4th down for Kingsway.
This would be huge for the Hornets if they can hold him here and get a turnover on downs after giving up the big play earlier in the drive.
Yeah, this would be big right here. As Kingsway went down the field, they got in the red zone for the first time tonight, just like Innebro did, and Kingsway got the stop. So this would be huge right here for Innebro to get this stop and not let the home Dragons get up on them early.
Okay, look like we got a late substitution. We got Kingsway in the shotgun.
So Lions and Shotgun's got 2 backs with him. He fakes the handoff, throws a fade up, and it looks like he went up and got it.
Caught it in the back of the
Luke
end
Van
zone.
Brill went up and got it. And a good ball again from Lions.
Pass complete from number 12, Joe Lyons, to number 88, Luke Van Brill.
Wow, what a play.
And as you can see on that touchdown pass, Lions hooks up with Van Brill. Van Brill went up and got that ball and just snatched it from the defender's hand, putting Kingsway on the board for their first touchdown of the night. As they look to kick the extra point, number 24, Tristan McClure, do the holding. The kick is up, and it looks like it's going to be
good.
Good block.
So, with the extra point no good, it'll be Kingsway
No good.
holding a 6-0 lead here from Kingsway Midget Football Field in Clarksboro, New Jersey. We'll go to a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back with more action of this Meet of Champions.
See if Donnie can answer back with a drive of his own. Get on the scoreboard.
So we're back to Kingsway.
Ball's out.
Kingsway comes out with the onside kick after the touchdown is Lions hooked up with his main target, Van Brill, for a 16-yard touchdown pass to get the scoring started for Kingsway here in this first quarter. 28 seconds left in the first quarter. Interboro start their second drive of the game as they got down inside the red zone and shot themselves in the foot a couple times with 2 costly penalties, and Kingsway got the ball back and drove about 85 yards to pay dirt. And it looks like it'll be a quick toss to Roger.
Toss
Brown
out to Roger around the edge.
And there he goes, picks up about 6. As you can see the speed from Brown as he tries to hit the edge.
Definitely, boy, got speed around the corner, man. It's going to be a tough night tonight.
Yeah.
Trying to put points on the board. But man,
Both
oh
of these
man.
defenses are playing very well so far as we get down to 5 seconds left here in the first quarter. We'll wind the clock out and flip the field. They ain't got far to go as the ball's on the 44-yard line.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Actually, the 46-yard line, I'm sorry.
And that be the end of the first.
From Kingsway.
Interboro nothing.
Kingsway leads 6-0. We'll go to a quick commercial break and we'll come right back with more of this Meet of Champions. And we're back here at Kingsway Midget Football Field in Clarksboro, New Jersey, as we have a Meet of Champions tonight from representing the SJU, the Interboro Hornets, and representing the Tri-County is the Kingsway Dragons, the champions of the Tri-County, and Interboro, the champions of the SJU. It's all about sports, and it's all about usports.com. You can check this game out as Interboro is on their second drive and they're on the 46-yard line. They have motion. Looks like
I look like they got a quick penalty thrown in the middle of the field. In the area of a hold.
Chop block on Interboro. So they look like trying to throw the defense off and run Brown up the middle like they did successfully on the first drive. That time Kingsway sniffed it out, but the legal chop block will back them up. Way up.
That's a 15-yard penalty.
15-yard penalty.
Remember, there are plenty of trash cans around to please put your trash in the trash can. We only have volunteers here that are cleaning up. Thank you.
So we got second and about 16 on the drive. Costly penalties are backing up the Hornets. Every drive seems like once they get going, they shoot themselves in the foot. So here we go. Rollout.
Conquest is swallowed up there by that left side of that Kingsway defense.
Tackled by a host of Dragons, led by number 20.
Number 20 came up
and number 32,
from his 20 position.
Julie Giambrizzi.
Brandon Borman came in with the sack.
Witzel. And number 8, Kyle Steve.
As Conquest tried to roll out there, he had no receiver open and just had to take the sack. So it'll be third down and a long way to go for Interboro.
Looks like about a good 20, 25.
And long for Interboro.
You don't have to get it all in one play. You could probably get about half of it back and make it a fourth and about manageable. See what happens.
Yeah, it depends on how much they get here, D. You know, they might just have to put the ball away if it still ends up being fourth and long. As Conquest looks, he throws it out to Austin. Austin has a little bit of room. He cuts back inside. Couple blockers, but a nice tackle as he got down for about 20 yards right there. We bring up fourth down and 10 in decision time for the Interboro
Tackle on
coaches.
the play led by number 88, Luke Van Brill.
Yeah, that was a good 15-yard pickup on a nice quick screen pass.
For Interboro.
So it looks like
bro, probably use a timeout right
4th and 10, and the Hornets are going to think about it
10. So it'll be
with a timeout on the field.
Timeout. We did?
No, Interboro.
Timeout on the field, Interboro.
4th down and 10. So as Interboro takes the timeout,
Ladies and gentlemen, once
let's
again.
talk about how they went undefeated through the SJU, and Kingsway's only loss came to Woodbury during the regular season in the Tri-County. It was here. Kingsway had lost to Woodbury. I think it was about 36 to
Thank you
20.
very much.
But they haven't looked back since that game and came out here and beat Millville last weekend for the Tri-County Championship. So like I said, there's decision time for
man.
Coach Hill over there in the Browns. 4th down and 10, he uses the timeout. Looks like he's going to probably come out here and go for it.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to go for it here, but man, you got to get some better pass protection to get a quarterback some time to hit his receivers downfield.
Yeah, that
Getting a lot of pressure up that middle.
Yeah, it's definitely coming through in that middle and chasing Conquest out of the pocket. So Middleborough comes to the line of scrimmage. Looks like they're going to go for it here on 4th down and 10. So Coach Hill's going to go for it right here.
It's a big play right here.
4 wide receivers. Actually, it looks like 5 wide receivers and just Conquest. They'll shift over.
Oh, looks like we got an offsides on the defense. What a shift play by the Interboro Hornets.
Yeah, shift.
Drawing
right
the
there.
defense.
Gives them about 5 more yards. And drew the Kingsway defender offside. So it'll be 4th down and 5 now.
On the shift, he jumped over the line. Cost them 5 yards. So
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. This ain't the pros.
now
It's over the ball, it's a penalty.
Ain't no getting.
we're looking at a 4th and 5.
At 4th and 5 in bro, this time Conquest comes out with Brown in the backfield. It shift again. He almost got him to jump again.
Wow, look at this formation. Haven't seen this one before.
Right there, throw it out quickly to the outside. Receiver has a little bit of room, but just
Wow.
first down. So a very, very creative play right there by Coach Donnie Hill. And
Very creative. What a play.
Snapped the underhand. I thought,
Can we get angry?
And a little league
yeah,
in
that was really a nice play right there.
a Pop Warner football game.
It went to a bag of tricks right there.
I think I saw that in the Miami game, if I'm not mistaken, in the NFL. Man, I've never seen that in Little League.
Eagle feathers in here.
Wow. Yeah, man, that hurt me right there. All right, look like a 1st and 10.
And it's
Hornets.
Swing it out. Looks like
Out
Austin
to-
again. He slips a little bit, but now he picks up a little bit of speed. He got his foot in. It looks like Austin gets out
They broken up on over
8, 9 yards right there.
Yeah, it looks like Interboro got a little bit of momentum going. They're moving the ball. They're down at the 32-yard line.
Quick short passes by Conquest hitting Austin in the flat. And just letting him try to go do what he has to do and pick up some yards. I'm sorry, that's Everett.
They gotta get angry.
Just call him Deuce Everett. So
Okay, we're looking at a 2nd and 2. Interboro in the shotgun. Going up top.
Conquest, those are deep. He's got a man, but he just overshoots him by a yard.
It's like 32.
So now to bring up 3rd down and 2 as Conquest looked deep that time, trying to go to pay dirt
Where was Tristan?
for a touchdown.
It's intended for number 3, Jeremiah Taylor.
Why are we yelling Monroe? We're only going to say nothing.
Be 3rd down and 2.
Brings up 3rd down for Interboro.
Pause here.
That sounds.
Dragons fans, I said that brings up 3rd down for Interboro.
So we're looking at a 3rd and short. 7:25 left
Timeout, Dragons.
in the 2nd quarter. Now we have a timeout before the play.
We're playing Monroe right now.
We'll be back after commercial.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's game is being broadcasted on a feed by It's All About Youth Sports. If you want to watch it, allaboutyouthsports.com. And they're doing a great job.
Appreciate it. You trying. It seems like when I turned my mic off, feed went away.
I turned mine off too.
I'm thinking if we both close to each other, that could be.
You think that could be it?
The fact that we got two mics close, Rob? Could it be that we got both mics so close? Okay.
So we're back here from Kingsway Midget Football Field as Interboro has a 3rd down and 2, and there's a toss outside to number 3, and he's tackled in the backfield.
Wow. Big stop by Kingsway.
Jules G.F.Boozy.
As Jim Boozy shoots through there and makes the tackle as Interboro trying to get Jeremiah Taylor to the outside, and Julian Jim Boozy came right through there and made the tackle and made it 4th down and 10.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Time. Now they had 4th down and 10.
4th down for Interboro.
On a few 4 plays ago, they had a 4th down and they kicked it up. They got Kingsway to jump off sides. This time, Conquest looks to throw it, throw it deep.
It's not there.
And it'll be picked off down there.
It's interference.
As also there'll be a flag on the play.
Did he push off?
But it looks like it's
We got a penalty.
I think Joe.
Intercepted by, look like number 1 to Ron Williams.
Man, that previous play on 3rd down is a little
And it looked
questionable
like they're
play
gonna
call. Let's see what
passing
the call.
But on who? As the referees look to try
Let's
to
see what the
switch
call
things.
is.
It looks like they're talking to the Interboro player, so it may go against Kingsway here.
That's an uncatchable ball by the offense. Appreciate it.
Yeah, we got some Kingsway coaches trying to persuade the refs. Let's see what the call is.
Just 2 weeks in a row, or it just happened? No, it's against him, right?
Oh, it actually looks like it's a flag that was in the. Looks like it was a flag back behind the line of scrimmage also.
There's a 15-yard penalty against Kingsway.
15-yard penalty against the Dragons gives Interboro a 1st down.
It's like it'll be a face mask.
Is that hands to the face call against King?
Hands to the face, and they call pass interference also.
So there were 2 penalties on the defense.
On Kingsway that time, and that'll give Interboro a 1st down.
That was a big flag right there.
Yeah, that was
keeps the
huge.
drive alive.
And it's like
Toss to Roger
Brown and
around the
down
edge,
hard.
carrying defenders for 12 yards. 1st down, Hornets.
Yeah, Roger Brown's out there running hard.
Man, he's running downhill. He's running like a man on a mission right now. That'll bring up 1st and 10
As
at the 14-yard line for the
Hornets.
Hornets.
Enters back into the red zone. They get right on the ball again. It's like a Kingsway would call a timeout.
TJ.
Yeah, they're going no huddle. And we got another timeout by Kingsway.
No huddle. But as Kingsway takes a timeout.
Field, Kingsway.
6:15 left on the clock before the half.
Yeah, there's still a lot of time left.
6-0 Kingsway.
Interboro enters the red zone again. This time, will they get any points, or will Kingsway's defense hold again?
Let's see what they dial up. Last time in the red zone, Hornets were working their way backwards.
Let's see. I mean, you got your mic on?
Yes, sir.
Yo, tell our boys to go a little bit more composure.
Kingsway fans, make some noise for the defense! I can't hear you! Make some noise for the defense!
Both teams got the championships on the line for the battle, the best of the best.
Wait, who got
I don't know, something.
Oh my God, get him off the field! He's gonna hustle!
So we got a first and about 3. Ball's at the 7 or 8 yard line.
Yo, John's gotta get hold of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, actually, Interboro looks like they're on, you would say about the 7-yard line. Going in, and his handoff looks like Brown.
Roger up the middle.
Slips, and he runs.
Breaks a tackle. Touchdown. Hornets.
Roger Brown.
That Roger.
Black Dynamite, a.k.a. RB26, gets in for an Interboro touchdown. Their first of the night, making the score now 6-6. So Interboro avenges Kingsway's earlier touchdown with a touchdown of their own, as Roger Brown scampers in from about a good 7 yards out for the touchdown.
Yeah, big play right there. Nice play call.
Right here, D. This extra point right here is going to be big.
Extra point by the Hornets.
As they go for 2, motion to the right, fake, and a little pass is way over
his head.
Receiver's head.
Incomplete.
Keep the score here at 6-6. Here from Kingsway Midget Football Field. As the media champions has just even back up.
Second quarter. The score is Interboro 6, Kingsway 6.
Got us a tie ball game, ladies and gentlemen. 6:13 left in the half. Back after commercial.
Luke, get ready! Luke, get ready!
Interboro set the kick off.
It stole that ball there. That was a big play. Right there in front of him.
As we're back here at Kingsway, Interboro just scored from 7 yards out. Roger Brown, they'll kick off, and it'll be an onside kick, and it's off of one of the up men, and it looks like it bounced off him, and Interboro falls on it afterwards.
Wow. Donnie hit him with an onside kick.
Interboro kicks the onside and gets it.
Court Kingsway slipping. Recovered by the Hornets. First and 10 at the 46-yard line. Wow, what a call.
Yeah, that was
what a call by Coach Donnie Hill. Onside kick right after the score to get the ball back right before the half.
Right, Coach Hill's pulling out all the stops as we get down to 6:10 left. 3 backs in the backfield. And Brown got a toss. He's running hard again. Looks like it'd be motion on Interboro.
Carried by Roger Brown. And we got a flag.
I don't know why the
illegal shift on the Hornets.
They're back Interboro up.
Man, costly penalty right there.
Put them back on the other side of the
black and yellow for a minute.
On the Interboro side of the field. To the 49-yard line, second down and a long 15 for the Hornets.
Second down for Interboro.
How about the fifth?
I've noticed a tendency here, Bear, that on second down, Donnie Hill likes to take a shot downfield on his second down call. I've been noticing that early in the game. Let's see what he dials up here.
Yeah, he has been taking shots. This time Conquest has 3 backs. Pitch to the outside. Looks like it was the Brown. He gets to the outside and picks up about 5 or 6 on the play.
Is anyone watching the play?
I don't know how that works.
Coordinator for Kingsway is livid in the booth.
Yes.
We're going to maintain
the motion before the pitch out there. Looked like the same as the last play. But this time they didn't call a penalty. Second down and 12 for Interboro as They come out with three receivers. Brown in the backfield with Conquest. Snap. He looks to the right, throws it in a one-handed.
Wow.
Almost a one-handed snag by Everett.
It's intended for number 2. Is incomplete, broken up by number
Man, that was a
32.
tough catch.
G.
Almost caught it.
Uzi.
Right on cue when I mentioned.
Third down for Interboro.
Everett's tapping his chest. Said I could have had that like Beckham.
Yeah.
But
Or like a kid to be know at Woodrow Wilson by the name of Diggs.
Keep it going.
The one-handed.
Yeah, I'm trying to get something out of you.
But he'll get to that level real soon.
yeah, well, a lot of good athletes out here tonight. As Interboro comes out with 4 receivers. Brown in the backfield picks up the blitz. Conquest throws it deep and is almost picked off out there. As they try to find the ball, as Conquest look trying to find
Brings up
Everett again.
4th down for Interboro.
Yo, I can't, man. I'm trying to. So we got a 4th and 12 coming up. Play calls coming in. Let's see what Donnie dials up for the Hornets.
Yeah, he comes to the 4th down again. 4th down and 12. This could be a big stop again for Kingsway. As Interboro's coming out. Look like they'll have 3 receivers to the bottom of the screen. Actually, 2 receivers, and looks like a tight end. Brown in the backfield with Conquest. It's a high snap. Looks like he goes directly to Brown. He's got room to the outside, and he's got nothing but room. As Brown gets all the way down the sideline and is finally wrestled out of bounds at the 2-yard line. So a shotgun direct snap to Roger Brown, and he breaks to the outside and picks up about 40-plus yards on the carry as Interboro gets back down inside the red zone, actually down to the goal line.
Wow, what a play call.
Gets right on the ball as they wait for the box to set up. First down from about the 4-yard line. Looks like it'll be
Nothing there.
a handoff, like a fumble in there, actually.
Is there a fumble? Oh, man, I got excited.
Looked like the Hornets fell on the ball. Lost of a couple.
A little misexchange right there by Interboro.
Absolutely.
Brings up 2nd down for Interboro.
2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
So they lose about 3 on that.
All right, where we want to be, Joe. Right where we want to be.
The play calling, man, oh man, it's getting real creative by the Hornets. I must admit,
That was a gutsy
these
call.
wrinkles I've been seeing this first half, very impressive.
Very gutsy call right there. Direct snap to Roger Brown, and he finds space to the outside. So it'll be 2nd down from about the 6-yard line. Motion to the right, pitch to the right. Looks like Brown again. He gets a little bit of room, breaks the tackle, falls forward to about, looks like the 1-yard line on that. So
Yeah.
about 3rd down and
Didn't quite get in.
Yeah, he almost got there as he cut it up, broke a tackle. Looks like Interboro get right on the ball here.
They're going to hurry up again.
West.
3rd and short. We got a flag.
They call a false start on Interboro.
Dead ball foul. False start. Hornets. Costly penalty again.
Dragons fans, I can't make the noise for you. You got to get loud for the defense.
They go hurry up again.
Comes back to the ball. 3 backs in the backfield. Power set. Fakes it. Looks and has a man in the flat. He's open and it breaks the plane for an Interboro touchdown.
Touchdown Hornets.
The handoff up the middle and looks out to the flat and has looks like he hit number 13 out there. Jeffrey Neris for the touchdown.
Yeah, after a slow start by the Hornets, they come back with 12 unanswered.
Yeah, 12 unanswered. That onside kick right after the last touchdown got on the ball back, and they drove down the field about 48 yards for their second score of the game, making the score now 12-6.
Definitely.
With 3:35 left here until the half. As Interboro gets on the ball, Conquest is under center, 3 backs against slips. Looks like he gets it up, but I don't think he's going to make it, and he doesn't make it, so that'll lead the score at 12-6.
Good.
So with
As Interboro takes the
3:35 on the clock, you have 12-6 Hornets.
12-6 as Kingsway looks to try to get some points here before the half, as they actually started the game, I think, with the ball first. Didn't they receive the ball first, D? I can't remember.
Yeah, I believe so. But man, oh man, this is like a heavyweight fight right here.
Yeah, battle of the Titans.
Yeah, Hornets took Kingsway best hit early in the game.
Yeah.
Bounced back, came back with 2 scores of their own, 2 good drives, and man, oh man, the play calling, the onside kick, direct snap, the shifting in the formations. I mean, Donnie is not leaving any play on in his pocket.
Pulling out all the stops over there.
All out. There's no tomorrow, and I can see.
Yeah,
leaving it all on the field tonight. What a game.
These 2 teams, man, meet the champions here. The Tri-County champion, SJU champion. We're getting all we asked for here, man.
This is definitely worth the price of admission.
Yeah, it definitely is. Interboro will be kicking off from left to right.
2 big drives by the Hornets.
Yeah, 2 back-to-back big drives. 12.
Man, oh man.
As they look, who knows what might happen this time? They may pull out another onside kick.
Yeah. Be interesting to see right before the half what he does.
Before the half, just be gutsy. It's like Jeremiah Taylor be doing the kicking. Kingsway front line looks like they're ready.
Look like he has his hands team up close. Getting ready.
Taylor looks like he's going to kick a line drive kick, and he just bounced right to the arms of.
So Donnie does it again.
So that time, that
number 7
calls another onside kick.
was caught by Whistle.
First down,
3:30 left before the half. Kingsway get the ball at midfield.
Yeah, Kingsway will get started with pretty decent field position already with 3:34 left here in the half. See if they can go down and get some points right here. You see, Lions has been hooking up with Luke Van Brill all night, so we'll see how they come out. They got 2 receivers coming to the bottom of the screen, 2 receivers to the top. Lions in shotgun motion coming to the left.
We got no safety support whatsoever. I got 1 guy.
Lions
Kingsway going shotguns, going up top.
The ball. Turns Van Brill around, and he gets his head around and makes the catch.
Wow, this kid.
Wow, this kid is unbelievable at wide receiver out here.
From number 12, Joe Lyons.
Yeah, this
Man,
is
oh
the
man, this
real
big
connection.
tight end, man.
Something different, man. They're like they've been playing pitch and catch since they was 2 years old or something.
Luke Van Brill. Man, oh man, this kid is special.
As Kingsway comes back to the line of scrimmage, 2 receivers at the bottom of the screen. Lions in the gun. Looks across the middle. Got a man open in the.
Got him
And
again.
there's a flag down on the play.
Flag on the play. 24.
Got a flag down.
Completion
After
and
the
out of
catch.
bounds.
Let's see what the call is.
What's the spot now?
Like they're going to flag Interboro on this one. As this time Lions connects with number 24 Tristan McClure for a gain of about 15 to 16 on that last play. Pending the penalty, we'll see whatever.
Still having a discussion. Not sure what the call is.
Looks like they're going to call defensive holding.
Defensive holding
secondary
on the
so
Hornets.
They'll march that off.
Appears to be holding.
That'll be a first down and 10. Actually, it could be a first down and goal. It is first and goal. Wow, they walked it all the way down to the 5-yard line. So first and goal for Kingsway. So just like that, not even that much time is going off the clock, and they're already knocking on the door.
Inside the 10-yard line in less than a minute. 2 big pass plays by Kingsway. I tell you, they ain't waste no time getting down that red zone. Here we go. Shotgun.
Slant route. Oh, and a good defensive play there.
He's tricked all over us.
As Kingsway came out with 4 wide down on the 5-yard line.
Joe Lyons incomplete.
Lions looking
Second down for the
for Van Brill on that slant route right there. But it was a good defensive play by the Interboro corner. So to bring up second down and goal for the Dragons as they look to try to avenge that last touchdown by Interboro and tie the score up. This time, Lions is under center with 3 backs. Single receiver. Looks like a reverse coming, but it might have been motion on the play. He might have moved early, and wow, big hit out there. Looked like number 3 on the tackle. As Van Brill got the reverse.
Yeah, that was big hit by Jeremiah Taylor.
Yeah, Jeremiah
coming
Taylor
around the edge,
and
blow the play up.
Big hit out there on Van Brill.
And the penalty on Kingsway backs him up even more.
It'll back Kingsway up.
He got a legal block on Kingsway. Backs him up another 10.
So Kingsway gets down there by the goal line. You get a penalty and back him up all the way outside of the red zone. So it'll be second and goal from the 21-yard line, it looks like. Actually, about the 20.
Actually, I believe it's a 3rd and goal.
Oh,
there. 3rd and goal from the 22.
No,
Second, excuse me.
Yeah. They had the one incompletion down on the goal line. So it'll be second
If the
and
Hornets can hold him here before the half, will be huge.
I wish, somebody needs to get that guy to drop that chain down there. As Lions rolls to the left, he has a man open deep, 10 and almost.
Whoa!
Out there by Van Brill.
Center for number 24.
Actually, it was number 24 clear.
Buffalo Lions is broken up.
So Lions' pass was up there and it was tipped at the last second.
3rd down for the Dragons.
As McClair got behind the defender, but it was tipped and almost caught by McClair out there. So 3rd down and long, and you see Lions gets that ball just about where it needs to be.
Man, oh man, that kid has a strong arm, that Lions kid.
Yeah, he's rolling to his left and let that thing fly like that.
Roll out. Strong throw. Almost got the touchdown off of the deflection. Brings up a 3rd and goal from the 22-yard line.
Yeah, this is huge right here as we get down to 2 minutes and 27 seconds.
2:27 seconds left before the half.
Comes out, 4 receivers, motion coming to the bottom of the screen. Just like Van Brill was in motion, Lions and roll to his left. Look downfield and throws it across the middle. The defender slips, but is a little bit underthrown out there as he was looking for his main target. Actually, that wasn't Van Brill.
Number 12 intended for number 24. Tristan
McClair was running that route across the middle.
Down for Kingsway.
So it'll be 4th down here. This could be huge. I don't know.
Yes, sir. This is a very big play right here. If the Hornets can hold him here, you have to you actually have to get in the end zone on this down.
Yeah.
There's no first downs left.
Yeah, no first down.
So
you got to get in the end zone.
would the Hornets play the sticks and sit back in coverage, or will they still bring pressure?
It's like Coach Hill. It's like he dropped a couple defenders back, and he does. It's like he got a little umbrella now, 2 safeties back. It looks like a linebacker back. It looks like a mush rush coming. Lions gets the snap. No pressure. He has time. He's actually got a man open, and it's a little bit too high. Wow, that was wide open in the middle of the field. Lions just a hair off. Wow, the breakdown in the secondary.
Man, oh man, definitely breakdown.
Behind you, and he definitely got behind him.
Definitely was a breakdown. Man, the Hornets were fortunate to get away with that one.
I know the Lions wish he had that one back right there.
Yes, sir.
That's your viewers. That goes to Micah.
Go, they're in the same spot next week, Joe.
If anybody says something.
Got you. Look like the Hornets are coming out. Hurry up.
Yeah, they got right on the
1st and 10 at the 22.
Like
Shotgun.
Off to the outside. Looks like it's going to be Deuce Everett. He's got a lane and a nice stick out there after about a 15-yard gain.
Carried by number 2, broken up by number 24. Tristan McClair, number 32, Julian Giannuzzi.
Yeah, that kid Deuce Everett coming downhill pretty hard. We're going hurry up still. Donnie's moving the ball. Ball's at the 35. First down, Hornets.
2 minutes.
Right before the half. Let's see what they do with it.
Conquest looks. He throws it out to the outside. A long ball. And whoa, nice tackle out there. Because if he didn't make that tackle, and that receiver broke, he might have had a lot of room out there.
Play broken up by number 25, Dave John.
Yeah, if he was able to make that defender miss, man, he had all open field.
Yeah, Conquest threw that ball about 30 yards from the hash all the way to the sideline.
Second and about 6.
Yeah, Conquest and the Hornets come out with trips to the bottom screen, seeing receiver to the top, sending a man in motion. Now it's doubles. He's moved forward. This play will be coming back as the receiver started going forward.
Formation on the Hornets.
Before the snap.
Man, oh man, these Kingsway coaches up here, man, losing it.
I mean, it was one thing if it wasn't apparent.
Yeah, I don't think he saw the
We
first.
got a minute 15
The
left
problem is,
on the clock.
whoever's doing the box,
Arena football.
whoever's doing the box keeps moving the box.
1:15 left on the clock. We got a legal formation. Hornets, which will back them up.
Always that wide open.
Penalty is against Interborough, illegal motion.
In a minute and 26 seconds, 1:15 is the door. 1:15.
Brings up third. Second down.
Second and 11. Second and 11 for the Hornets. Just about a minute 15 left on the clock. Still holding the lead, 12-6.
You see Conquest in the gunning game with 4 receivers. He's got all day, but now he's under pressure and he tried to roll and he's sacked.
Wow. You got to get rid of the ball there.
Actually, he lost the ball. And Kingsway recovers it.
What's up?
Bump on the field.
Produce special.
So with 49 seconds left, Kingsway gets the ball back. So Conquest is sacked and he fumbled the ball.
Kingsway football.
Wow, that was a huge defensive play there.
For the Dragons, they got a shot to score right here.
Man, oh man.
Right up before the half, would even take the lead.
With 49 seconds left on the clock, the Hornets turn over it. Sack fumble.
Give us opportunities, brother.
Turnover the Hornets.
Stop listening to me. I'm talking to myself. I'm actually talking.
Now it's 1st and 10 Kingsway at the 24-yard line with 49 seconds remaining before the half. You got to get rid of that ball in that situation.
Yeah, he had a lot of time.
You can't take a sack there and turn the ball over. Costly play on the Hornets.
Second official timeout.
Timeout on the field.
On the field.
Interborough takes a timeout right there. Try to get themselves together. I think that might have been their final one of the half. But they put some more time back on the clock, so there's a minute 5 left to go in the half. So
They put some more time on the clock?
Some more time here for Kingsway to try to go down here and tie this game up, or even take the lead late in the second quarter.
So there was a little bit of extra seconds back on the clock, and we're at a minute 5. Kingsway's ball at the 24-yard line. Both teams championships, and they putting them on the line like a heavyweight fight. Belts are on the line. Kingsway come out of the huddle. Under center.
So looks like Lions are coming up here on the center. He's got 4 receivers, actually 5. One in motion into the backfield toss. Number 24. Looks like he'll throw it, and he's got an arm, and he gets it all the way out there, and it is broken up out there.
Wow. The halfback pass.
A good pass there by number 24, Tristan McClear.
Yeah, that man got a nice cannon for a running back.
Kingsway pulls out a little trick play, a little toss, and halfback
So with
pass.
58 seconds left on the clock, in the second quarter, still 12-6 Hornets. Kingsway with the ball, 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line. Can they punch it in, or can the Hornets hold them before the half? Here we go. Lions in the shotgun. Drop back. Going deep.
Oh, he's got a man, but he's overshoots him again.
Overthrow. Incomplete.
So the receivers are getting behind the defenders.
Number 12, Joe Lyons.
A little bit too high on that one.
A little bit, but man, oh man, the defenders are letting these receivers go right by them.
It's not on the same page right now. Look at that.
So now we have 3rd and 10 with 54 seconds left.
Don't worry about the guy guarding.
Definitely 4 down territory.
Yeah, definitely 4 down territory here as they look to get inside the red zone, try to get a first down here and keep this drive going before the half.
Lions is in the shotgun.
Yeah, he's got motion coming to the bottom screen. Lions gets the snap, looks to his left, steps up in the pocket. He's got a little pressure. He airs it out.
Got him.
And it's picked off out there by number 17, Shamir Johnson.
Interception by the Hornets.
17.
Edinburgh played pretty good defense right there and came away with the interception.
Big play right there.
As Lions try to get it out to Van Brill again before the half, and there's 47 seconds left. This Edinburgh offense can strike fast. I will see if Kingsway defense can hold again.
Yeah,
Edinburgh will have to
big
go
interception.
5 yards.
Yeah, what do you think Donnie will do here? Would you think he'd hand the ball off and run the clock out, or you think he's going to take a shot?
Yeah, he's going to start taking some shots. Yeah, even though he's got 3 backs in the backfield right here, no receivers, he'll hand it off to Brown. He's got a seam, but he busts out for about 9 yards. And he's 2nd down and 9 as the clock will continue running. Actually, it looks like someone's taking.
We have a timeout on the field. Look like a player down.
Timeout on the field. AJ.
So with 35 seconds left before the half, we have an injury timeout. Edinburgh holding a close lead, 12-6 against Kingsway. Heavyweight fight, man, is worth everything we heard about this game, man. It's definitely entertaining. Big defensive stops.
Comes to the
Okay, we have plays back in. 2nd and short.
comes back out. Yeah, and
Have to get out of here.
they actually looks like Kingsway burns a timeout.
We have a quick timeout by Kingsway.
So after the Edinburgh timeout, Kingsway calls timeout.
Timeout on the field. Kingsway.
Got you, Tommy.
Man, this is a big game right here. Very entertaining half. Both teams moving the ball at will. Big defensive stops. Big plays downfield. Big receivers. Run game. Man, oh man. Friday Night Lights, what it's all about. And for those who would like to see this game again, you can go on to allaboutYouSports.com and check the game, courtesy of Mr. Rob Page, your man DSPN, hosting with Bear in the booth for the first time. All right, game's back in action.
Kingsway. Meet the champions, the SJU champion Edinburgh Hornets have come to visit the Tri-County champion Kingsway Dragons. It'll be 2nd down and 4 for the Edinburgh Hornets. Look at a pitch and a pass, and it's almost intercepted out there by number 1. He almost got one hand on it.
Pace broken up by number 1, Teron Williams.
And Williams got his hand on it and broke it up.
3rd down for Edinburgh.
As Edinburgh tries to pull out another trick play, as this time they toss it to Brown, he try to hit Everett and bring up 3rd down and 4, still with 29 seconds left.
3rd and 4,
Kingsway looking to get
29
a stop
seconds.
and get maybe one crack at it. Looks like they'll hand it off to Brown. He's got a little hole. He picks up a 1st down,
Teron stepping up.
and it'll stop the clock.
Big hit on the play by number 1, Teron Williams.
Bro, hurry up and get on the ball.
Still going hurry up.
With 3 backs.
They're not content with sitting on the ball.
Puts under the center, hands off to the workhorse, Brown. Brown picks up about 4 or 5 there.
Brady's playing good.
with 15 seconds, looks like Interboro just run the clock out and go into the half. Actually, they're looking like they're trying to get one more
15
play
seconds
off.
left.
And they run a counter for nothing. Well, actually, yeah, big loss there. So as
And
we
that's the half.
end that first half of action here from Kingsway,
We'll be back, Tom.
the Interboro Hornets hold a 12-6 lead over the host Dragons coming out of the Tri-County Midget Football Conference, and Interboro out of the SJU. So as you've seen in the first half, we had a lot of exciting football. We'll get you ready for the second half of action from It's All About Sports and It's All About YouSports.com. Here from Kingsway Midget Football Field in Clarksboro, New Jersey. And we'll go to halftime intermission break, and we'll come right back with analysts, and we'll go to the second half. So what I was about to say.
I want y'all wandering around, especially not today. It's a lot of people out there. It's a lot of heads. They got a camp out there. Ray Lewis is out there. Ed Reed's out there. We here for a different mission. We talk about that shit every week. All right, and it's going to be a lot of eyes on y'all specifically. All right, so in between games, don't go wandering around trying to meet Cam Newton and trying to get souvenirs and all that. There will be time for all that tomorrow. Y'all got me?
Turn right onto US 41 North Tamiami Trail.
Next Level Greats is currently the #1 ranked 7-on-7 program in the United States. Now you may be asking, 7-on-7 program? What is that? Let's go, man! What do they do?
Hey fellas, listen, if you run the slant, you should probably widen up.
Next Level Greats was started by Marcus Hammond and Preston Brown in 2013. Marcus and Preston both grew up in Camden, New Jersey, but only knew of each other through high school sports. Marcus attended Sterling High School and played college football at the historically black University of North Carolina A&T. Preston Brown attended Woodrow Wilson High School and Tulane University, where he is currently in the university's Hall of Fame. These two had a vision to grow the area's overall football quality and create a unique community for young high school boys to grow and learn life lessons from the game that they love.
You know, you got dual master's degrees in engineering. You know, I got a master's degree in education. Like, I didn't have to be training. It was a passion. It's something outside of the general scope of what we did on a day-to-day basis, right? To see young people excel.
This vision somewhat seemed astronomical, being that they didn't have any financial backing and they had no place to call a home. But with a little perseverance and faith, the two took the task head on. Now, many people wanted to jump on the bandwagon and try to join the management of the program, but no one took the task as personally as Brown and Hammond.
John, come on, John. John, you got that on camera?
Yeah.
Until one day, Brown invited a total stranger at the time to one of the workouts. That stranger was Brandon Ballard. He had just moved to New Jersey with no friends or family within 400 miles and had met Brown on the football field. Ballard played and coached his collegiate football at Tennessee State University in Nashville, Tennessee. Under the leadership of these three individuals, Next Level Greats has changed the lives of numerous young men in South Jersey. The mentorship and the skill development being provided by these three have changed the entire landscape of football in South Jersey. Next Level Greats has been the highlight of the spring/summer for the past 5 years, with weekends packed with college visits where the student athletes get to see and visualize their dreams, to Sundays of going undefeated against the nation's top athletes and bringing home championship after championship.
Yo, real quick, I say this for the first time in 6 years.
First time in 6 years now.
6 years. It's an honor for Ed and I to give this trophy out to y'all. 2019, PA Swag East Coast League Championship goes to, and now
Bonds that have been built through the kids and coaches are something that cannot be taken away. A lot of the kids in the program usually have never left the state of New Jersey. Most of the kids also come from the inner city and a life of poverty. By showing them the life outside the city, multiple players have made it to the big-time college programs and also to the NFL.
To Brisbane, Watson, Q Noel.
At some point, we gotta have each other's backs instead of trying to fight everybody. At some point, we gotta work for ourselves as a unit. We represent something. You feel me? It ain't about your high school. It ain't even about this. It ain't even about NOG. It's about it, but it ain't about NOG. South Jersey, they don't got no balls in South Jersey. What they say, Dade County, where we from, where y'all from? Never heard of me.
Without this program, some of these kids would not be alive.
And with Marcus, and we encounter kids from all over South Jersey and other parts of Philadelphia. And kids have similar circumstances as well. And you just don't know. I mean, you always question when you think about it, but a lot of times people don't care what you do, they care why you do it.
We've had multiple former players killed on weekends that they should have been on the road with the team but didn't have the money to pay for the trips. That is why Brown, Bather, and Hammond had devoted the last 5 years of their lives to the kids of South Jersey. There have been ups, and there have been downs.
If you don't know, say, Coach, I don't know. When you run the wrong, I don't want to put you in.
But through it all, they have pushed through to see over 100 kids graduate high school and continue their football careers at the collegiate level. The only problem they face is they are going broke trying to keep the program running. The facility they train at raises the price on their field rental every year. The grants they apply for are constantly being denied, and the cost of buses and hotels to travel increase daily. The program looks successful on the
That's the
outside.
first over, man. Congrats, man. We got it on camera. You can send it to your mama.
But on the inside, it's breaking down and it's on its last leg. Without this program, football in South Jersey will take a huge decline, and hundreds of kids who need the extra work, mentorship, and the family of friends will all be lost. With your support, they can grow and continue to change their lives.
Do you need coverage? Not that kind of coverage. More like this kind of coverage. If you need coverage, call 215-559-7300. National Video Productions has you covered. Need a promo? Hosting a live event? Celebrating a special occasion? The National Video Productions has you covered. No, not that kind of covered. More like this kind of covered. And this kind of covered. Get live coverage and live stream that live event. If you need coverage, call 215-559-7300. National Video Productions has you covered. Weddings, corporate events, sporting events, graduations, grand opening, concerts, car shows, fundraisers, dance recitals, and more. If you need coverage, call 215-559-7300. National Video Productions has you covered.
Here's a story of a Play-State spirit sold and serviced vehicles in a small town.
It was a very charming place to come together
and leave happy as they're driving all around. Until one day when the population doubled,
And they knew it'd be much more than a hunch.
so they added to their staff and inventory
and called themselves the Spirit Bunch.
the Spirit Bunch. The Spirit Bunch. That's the way we became the Spirit Bunch.
Spirit.
Y'all look, I do not want y'all wandering around, especially not today. It's a lot of people out there. It's a lot of heads. They got a camp out there. Ray Lewis is out there. Ed Reed's out there. We here for a different mission. We talk about that shit every week, all right? And it's going to be a lot of eyes on y'all specifically, all right? So in between games, don't go wandering around trying to meet Cam Newton and trying to get souvenirs and all that. There will be time for all that tomorrow. Y'all got me?
Turn right onto US 41 North Miami Trail.
Next Level Greats is currently the #1 ranked 7-on-7 program in the United States. Now you may be asking, 7-on-7 program? What is that? What do they do?
Hey fellas, listen, if you run the slant, you should probably widen up.
Mama, I hit him. Next Level Greats was started by Marcus Hammond and Preston Brown in 2013. Marcus and Preston both grew up in Camden, New Jersey, but only knew of each other through high school sports. Marcus attended Sterling High School and played college football at the historically black University of North Carolina A&T. Preston Brown attended Woodrow Wilson High School and Tulane University, where he is currently in the university's Hall of Fame. These two had a vision to grow the area's overall football quality and create a unique community for young high school boys to grow and learn life lessons from the game that they love.
You know, you got dual master's degrees in engineering.
Okay.
Second half is underway.
We're back here at Kingsway in Clarksboro, New Jersey. In Clarksboro, New Jersey, for the meet of champions, the SJU champion Interboro Hornets had come to visit the Kingsway Dragons, the Tri-County champions. As in the first half, Interboro got up 12-6, and Kingsway comes out second half, onside kick, fumble, and they look like they may have gotten it, and I think they did, as it was bobbled and recovered.
Wow, Kingsway gets the onside kick.
To start the second half.
Looks like Interboro got a taste of their own medicine.
Yeah, they sure did right there.
Wow.
Kingsway came back with their own onside kick and recovered it, and they'll start their first drive already across midfield from the 45-yard line of Edinburgh. So Kingsway comes out with their bag of tricks to open up the second half. As like I said in the first half, it was 12-6 Edinburgh. I think 2 touchdowns by Roger Brown. Actually, one by Everett and the other one by Brown. And Van Brill scored for Kingsway.
Looks to be
as Lions hooked up with him.
4-5. Brings up second down for the Dragons.
Lights off.
Yeah, it was good. Turn it on.
They said it was better when it was off.
Oh, it was better when the lights was off?
Yeah.
Maybe second down and
we'll work on that.
6. For the Dragons, they got 3 back, single receiver to the bottom screen, moves early.
We got movement before the snap.
Flag on the play.
Dead ball.
False start against the Dragons.
False start.
Yeah, Kingsway.
Dragons. Backs them up 5 more yards.
Yeah, about their 5th penalty of the game. So both teams probably got the same amount of penalties, almost about the same amount of yards. As that'll back them up 5 and make it second down and 12.
Man, still that feedback is serious.
Yeah, I don't know what it is because we didn't have it last week, right?
Second and 12 for the Dragons.
Yeah, second and 12 here is big, but it's not that big. As in, they probably would go for it on 4th down, being that they're already on the other side of the 50-yard line. Kingsway comes out, lines in the gun with trips to the top of the screen, motion coming to the right. Looks like he'll fake it, look down the field, he's got time, steps up in the pocket.
Fuck, dude.
And incomplete out to the flat.
Incomplete pass.
And it'll be 3rd down and 12.
3rd down for the Dragons. Where's it coming from, Joe? Where's it coming from? Off the middle?
No, that was from the side.
That right.
So,
looking at 3rd and long coming up for the Dragons.
This is big.
Ball's at the 47-yard line.
Not a sack or anything, but Lions in the gun got movement again. It looks
you
like.
Still have quick timeout.
Actually, timeout. Edinburgh
by the Hornets.
So the Hornets take a timeout, and we'll go to a quick break, and we'll come right back to Kingsway.
Do you need coverage? Not that kind of coverage. More like this kind of coverage. If you need coverage, call 215-559-7300. National Video Productions has you covered. Need a promo? Hosting a live event? Celebrating a special occasion? The National Video Productions has you covered. No, not that kind of covered. More like this kind of covered. And this kind of covered. Get live coverage and live stream that live event. If you need coverage, call 215-559-7300. National Video Productions has you covered. Weddings, corporate events, sporting events, graduation, grand opening, concerts, car shows, fundraisers, dance recitals, and more. If you need coverage, call 215-559-7300. National Video Productions has you covered.
Okay, plays back in action.
We're back here at Kingsway as they have a 3rd and long, and Lions is in the pocket. He gets hit, and it's a floater almost picked off out there by number 3. The Lions had a little bit of time right there.
4th down for Kingsway.
As he stood in the pocket, took a hit, and just was a little bit high and bring up 4th down and 12 for the Dragons.
Yeah, it looks like Lions got time in the pocket. Just for some reason, he's overthrowing his receivers.
Yeah, he'll come back out here and try to redeem himself right here on this 4th down. As Kingsway comes to the line of scrimmage, they'll have 2 receivers at the top of the screen, tight end at the bottom, single receiver to the bottom. Lions looking, he's got a man out there and almost jumped the route by. Looked like
They know it's coming.
can't see what number that was, but he almost jumped that route.
24, Tristan McClear.
Number 7, broken up the play.
Edinburgh football.
Nice play out there. It looks like by Samaj Anderson.
Jumped the route on that play also.
And caused the receiver to lose his concentration and incomplete pass and the turnover went down. So the onside kick attempt got Kingsway the ball. They couldn't do nothing with it. Ended up going 4 and out. Edinburgh start their first drive of the second half.
Yeah, man, coming out with that first onside, man, you thought they had the momentum and couldn't do nothing with the ball.
Yeah.
Now the Hornets will take over on downs, 1st and 10 at the 46.
Pitches it out to Brown. Brown with a full head of steam.
Wow. That kid runs hard.
And he gets out past the sticks.
We got 2 turnovers, right?
It looks like he picks up about 12 on that play in the first down.
First down.
As Edinburgh looks like they'll get right on the ball here with 2 backs in the backfield. Conquest looks like he'll be under center. Single receiver down here at the bottom of the screen.
What's that?
Here we go.
And
Hurry up offense.
Toss it out to Brown again, and Brown has a lane, and he gets upfield, running hard again, and he picks up about another 12 yards on the play.
Man, oh man, this kid, Roger.
Yeah, he runs hard, man. He's also in a part of a class with, as we've seen across South Jersey, in the Reagan, Anthony Reagan from Woodbury, and Wilson Torres also from Woodbury. Some of the better running backs in this class, and he's one of them, Roger Brown the third. Also out there in PYAA, they have their own claim, the state and running back with Elijah Jennings. And this time it's Brown again up the middle, and nobody's on. Just walking.
Touchdown, Hornets.
Touchdown, Edinburgh.
So again, they spread the field and they give it to Brown right up the middle.
Roger Brown.
The workload.
Back-to-back carries.
As Brown goes for about 35-40 on that touchdown run. Moving the score now to 18-6 with 8 minutes and 2 seconds left in the third quarter.
So 2 carries.
This extra point is kind of big here, though, D. You know, being 18-6.
Yeah, definitely.
They'll come out with power right. Looks like a handoff to Brown again. This time he fumbles and is recovered by Kingsway. So they stop the extra point again here as Edinburgh scores again, and it makes the score 18-6. And we'll go to a quick commercial break, and we'll come right back
extra
to
point.
Kingsway.
Oh, good.
We're back here at Kingsway in Clarksboro, New Jersey, with the Kingsway Dragons hosting champions from the TCMFL and the Edinburgh Hornets from the SJU champions. And the little squib kick is caught and returned right up the middle and breaking out across midfield on a return. So Kingsway gets pretty
number 88, Lou Van Brill.
decent field position right there, where Kingsway will get started and try to put together a drive and cut the score down to a 1-score game.
Yeah, this is a big drive here for Kingsway. If they can get points on the board right here and make it a 1-possession game, it'll be good for them going into that fourth quarter. But for now, they got to move the ball.
The Lions comes to the line of scrimmage, 3 backs. Looks like he'll hand it off to the right, running hard. But a nice tackle out there. And looks like it'll be 15 yards on that, a little extra. On the tackle.
Definitely was unnecessary.
Bring some life in. Let's get some life here.
Unnecessary.
That should fire them. Get hit with a 15-yard penalty. That needs to fire them up. Let's get some life here then. Okay?
Let's go.
and give Kingsway a first down and put them all the way down to the Interboro 33-yard line.
Come on.
Yeah, the play was dead. He just, for whatever reason, decided to pick the kid up and slam him to the ground. Totally unnecessary.
Yeah, and it cost him 15 yards too.
Youth football.
And a first down.
Youth football. They love it, man.
As Kingsway will come to the line of scrimmage, Lions to bring him up. Looks like he'll come to the line of scrimmage. He'll be under center with 3 backs. Actually, they're in the wing. The motion to the left. Looks like inside handoff. He's got room. He's got a little space to the outside, a stiff arm. And a nice pickup there by number 24, McClear.
Tristan McClear.
So a nice inside trap as McClear, a little gimpy after the play. But he'll go back to the huddle and fight through it as he picks up 12 yards on that carry and a first down. Looks like Interboro actually has a man down.
Injury timeout on the field.
And as there'll be an injury timeout on the field, we'll go to a quick. Come on, man, you gotta say something
Yeah, that fake counter handoff is definitely
yeah, that little inside
working
trap
that foot to perfection right there.
Yeah, fooling
off tackle, little misdirection.
Yeah. It's fooling the Interboro defense, and McClear picks up a nice gain on that.
Still got a player down for the Hornets.
So we'll go to a quick break as a man down for Interboro, and we'll come right back to Kingsway.
Here's a story of a place named Spirit, sold and serviced vehicles in a small town.
It was a very charming place to come together
and leave happy as they're driving all around. Until one day when the population doubled,
And they knew it'd be much more than a hunch.
So they added to their staff and inventory
and called themselves the Spirit Bunch.
the Spirit Bunch, the Spirit Bunch. That's the way we became the Spirit Bunch.
Spirit.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Lions fakes the
Kingsway
handoff.
goes play
Looks, he has a
action.
man open, and he throws it behind him and is almost picked off out there. Looks like.
Who's that for, Luke?
I couldn't see who that is on the coverage. Looks like number 5.
Number 88, Luke Van Brill, broken up.
Judah Anthony looks like he was on the coverage.
We gotta go away from him. Brings up second down for the Dragons.
They bring up second down and 10 for Kingsway. As Lions looking to hook up with Van Buren. They haven't hooked up in a while. They may be well overdue.
Yeah, he's definitely looking for
To
his
hook up
playmaker.
with Van Brill, as this time he'll fake it and roll out the waggle. He's got a man open, but he's little short and tipped at the last second by number 7, Samaj Anderson. They had a man out there.
For number 3, Benny Lyles, broken up by number 7, Samaj Anderson.
Just Anderson covered some ground and got back into the play and deflected it.
Third down for the Dragons.
And it'll be 3rd down and 10 here for the Dragons.
Yeah.
They look to get a first down and continue this drive.
Yeah, Lions on the play action. Definitely had a man open. Just receiver couldn't locate the ball. Good defense by the Hornets on the play.
Yeah, that was
We're looking at a
good defense
3rd
back there by
down
Anderson.
and 10. Definitely 4-down territory here. What do you think?
Territory here, yeah.
No, I'm just saying.
They'll definitely be going for it.
We gotta figure something out.
At this time, they come out with trips to the top of the screen, single receiver to the bottom.
There it is. That's 101. I wanted.
Running back there with Lions. Lions has time. He got 1-on-1 at the bottom. He pumps and he's sacking. He fumbled the ball.
Ball's out.
And they calling him down as he was in the grass, or actually his arm might have been going forward.
His arm was going forward.
So his arm was going forward, and it's going to be an incomplete pass. And it'll bring up 4th down and 10. So almost a turnover there for Kingsway, but his arm was going forward. And it'll be ruled incomplete. And it'll be 4th down for the Dragons. And this is a huge 4th down right here.
Absolutely.
7 minutes and 1 second left here in the third quarter.
Can these guys find a play to punch it in or get a first down to keep this drive alive?
First down here. Keep this drive going. I don't think they want Interboro to have the ball back with so much time left. And then a little bit of momentum going. Kingsway will come to the line of scrimmage. Lyons will probably be in the gun here. And he is. With doubles. Single back in the backfield. With Lyons is Kyle Cupsey. Motion to the left. Flags. And a false start will be called against the Dragons. So
wow, costly penalty.
5 yards.
Costly penalty right there. 5 yards. Got to back them up to a 4th and 15.
Yeah, that was real costly right there. You really gotta look and try to get this first down. Whether you get it to Van Brell and he can make a move and get to the sticks.
So they're at the
or maybe even McCurry.
They're at the 28-yard line and needs to get down to the 13 for a first down. Let's see what they do here.
Big play here. Lions in the gun, double receivers, motion Van Brell to the left. Looks like it's going to be. He's looking to the left. He's got a little bit of room to roll. He's going to have to throw off his back, and he throws it. And the receiver adjusts to the ball and tries to come back to it, but it'll be incomplete. As
like Van Brell
will get the ball back. Turnover on downs.
Big time defense by the Hornets.
So turnover on downs. Interboro get the ball back here.
First and 10. Hornets at the 28-yard line. Big defensive stop. You got to give them guys credit, man.
Lions rolled. He had to throw off his back foot, and he couldn't just get it out. He couldn't get it out there to a receiver to pick up the first down.
So with 6:50 on the clock, Hornets are up 18-6. Third quarter.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach Hill will probably come out here and keep riding his horse, Roger Brown, as he's rushed for well over 100 yards.
Oh, definitely. He definitely has over 100 yards rushing right now. This kid, 2 plays in one drive, he went for 50 for the touchdown. So yeah, he should be well over 100.
Yeah, he should be well over 100. He's probably around about 125.
With a whole lot of game left.
In between there, as Interboro comes out with 4 receivers, spread the field. There goes Brown, right up the middle. Actually, that's not Brown. That's number 5 on the carry. Looks like Judah Anthony. As he gets the carry and picks up about 14 on the play.
Carry number 5, Judah Anthony. First down, Interboro.
So Brown not even on the field here. I don't know if he's a little gimpy on the sideline or what, but Anthony's in the backfield now, so we'll try to locate and see.
So we got a first and 10.
Brown is injured or
Hornets
just taking a quick breather. So Conquest has 2 men in motion. Looks like he's going to be flag on that as he hands it off. But 2 men moved that time, and now back the Hornets up with another penalty.
Illegal shift on the offense. Back them up. Yes, sir.
Illegal shift against Interboro.
Yeah, that'll back the Hornets up 5. Actually, it'll back them up about 10. No, I'm sorry, 5. It'll be first down to 15 for the Hornets. Yeah.
Replay the down. It'll be first and 15. Ball spotted at the 37.
And looks like Roger Brown's entered back into the game for Anthony. So
yeah, that's always a
couple
good sign.
plays out. Brown is back. Looks like Hill will take a timeout. So Interboro will take a timeout.
So we have a timeout on the field by Hornets.
Timeout on the field, Interboro.
We'll be back shortly.
And we're back here at Kingsway. 18-6 Interboro Hornets out of the SJU leading over the Tri-County champions. It looks like a jet motion handoff to Everett. Everett's getting to the outside a little bit, picks up about 3 on that.
Carry on play by number 2, Everett.
Play is Deuce Everett and Roger Brown have been getting the bulk of the
42.
carries tonight.
Aldante Ashloff. Brings up second down for Interboro.
Yeah, short
Yeah,
pickup on the
second
play.
down,
Second and long.
Second and 12.
We need a turnover, man.
Ball's at the 39-yard line.
It's like Anthony has come back into the game.
They're saying Van Brill is injured. Word is it's a collarbone. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, this time they come out 4 receivers. It's like Brown in the backfield with Conquest. He's trying to get his receivers set. This time motion fake, flag on the play. Throws a ball behind the receiver, incomplete. It looks like it'll be probably another penalty here on Interboro.
Is there a flag anywhere?
Yes.
Flag on the play.
Flag on the field.
Illegal shift.
Van Brill comes back out here on defense for Kingsway, and another penalty on Interboro. Back him up.
Brings up third down for Interboro.
5 yards.
Third and long for the Hornets.
Kingsway fans, I said that brings up third down for Interboro.
It's third down and long here for Interboro.
Come on, man. I shouldn't have to beg you people to cheer. Honestly, man, all year I've been doing this. It's like, why you beg people to cheer?
Third down and long here.
Ball's at the 39-yard line.
Third down and long for Interboro. Conquest this time looks like he's moving out to the outside, but actually no, he's about to get back in the shotgun. I thought Coach Hill was going into his bag of tricks again, but this time it'll be.
We got whistles on the field.
Whistles on the field.
Stoppage of play. What do we got here? Refs are discussing. Not sure what the stoppage was for.
It might be second down.
What's it called?
What's the call?
We forgot to put the dime. The dime.
What's the call? They never marked off the 5 yards. I noticed that.
They might have declined that last one. No, actually, they didn't mark it off.
They never marked off the 5.
Yeah, they marked it off now.
Yeah, there it is. I noticed that the chains never backed up. So that was the 5 yards. So it's a 3rd and 18 for the Hornets. Excuse me, 2nd and 18.
Yeah, it'd be 2nd and 18. Conquest, shotgun, 5 wide. Zips one out. Incomplete, but they're trying to say it's a fumble?
They're saying it might have been a lateral.
I don't know.
Let's see what the call is.
The ball looked like it went forward. They just never ruled it incomplete or a fumble. Actually, I don't know what they ruled.
What's the call? Was it a backward pass? No?
Incomplete, right?
Let's see what the call is.
It did look like he threw it forward to be incomplete pass.
3rd down.
Actually,
incomplete. That was the discussion, whether or not it was a lateral, and the ref ruled it a forward pass.
I don't know. I mean, they're right there on the field.
Yeah, the quarterback was ready to get on the field. He thought it was their ball.
Lions is trying to get out there and get the snap off real quick. Dude, he came out there with the football and everything.
Yeah, but it was considered a forward pass, incomplete. 3rd down.
Yeah, 3rd and long for Interboro. This will be a huge stop again, like I said before, for Kingsway. 5 minutes still in the 3rd quarter.
Whole lot of time left. Yeah. Yes, absolutely.
A lot of
Get
time
back
left.
in this game.
Slow game going as fast as we want to play.
They come out 4 receivers. Brown in the backfield with Conquest. He throws it out quickly, incomplete. Dropped out there.
Dropped out in the flat.
It's like Everett. He's usually short-handed.
By Deuce Everett. That's
4th down for Interboro.
4th down.
unlike him.
What will Interboro do? Being on their own
Kingsway fans, I'm not going to beg you again.
34-yard line.
4th down for Interboro.
And on their
Make some noise, Dragons fans.
And 4th and long, Interboro on their own 34. Looks like they're going to go for it here.
You know where they're going.
I would think they would go for field position and
they got 4
punt the ball,
receivers.
but
Brown in the backfield.
Donnie Hill and his Hornets elected to go for it on 4th and long. Handoff.
Conquest hands it off to Brown. Not much room on the outside. And a nice tackle out there.
32.
That was, man, oh man, questionable call there on 4th
in their
down.
own territory.
In their own territory.
And gives Kingsway the ball back right here in good field position.
Stop on a play led by number 8, Kyle Cupsey.
Roger Brown stopped
Downs. Kingsway football.
for a minimal gain on 4th down.
They're giving us this game.
Turnover on downs. Kingsway's ball at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10. Here we go in the 3rd quarter. You got 4:45. A lot of time left with a short field. Let's see what Kingsway dial up if they can get in the end zone.
Yeah, Lions comes to the line of scrimmage and shotgun. Hands it off to the right. And instantly tackled in the backfield by big number 8.
That's a big stop.
There, Smallwood gets right in.
That's a big stop by the big fella for the Hornets.
Yeah, big loss there for Kingsway. Looks like we lost about close to 10 yards on that. As Big Sire Smallwood gets in the backfield and causes some havoc. It'll be 2nd down and very long for the Dragons. Lions comes back to the huddle with the play. Kingsway looking to get some points here quickly. As you saw, they opened up the second half with the onside kick and recovered it. They can score and get another one. They'll be right back in business.
Yeah, that kid Zaire Smallwood. Ain't nothing small about him.
Nothing small about that kid right there.
That's a big fella right there. Got in the backfield with ease.
For 2nd down and long. Gun. Doubles. Motion to the right. Lions. Waits for him to set. Snap. In the pocket, he looks to the right. He's got a man open in the flag. Nice catch out there as he tiptoes the sideline. Gets out of bounds for about a gain of about 2 on that play. So nice catch, not a big gain. It'll be 3rd down and long. So it would look like a
it has something there, but only a couple of yards on that pass play. Still 3rd and about 14.
Yeah, got a little ways to go. This would be big to pick up a little bit here and maybe get close to the sticks and go for it on 4th down unless you can just get it right here. But we'll see what they draw up right here on this 3rd and long.
For the Dragons.
As Interboro looks to get another stop here.
Yeah, with 3rd and long.
A line trips over to the top of the screen, single receiver to the bottom. Lions looking to his left. Steps up in the pocket. He's got a rush on him, and he flicks it out there, and they're going to call it a
Is it a pass or fumble? Oh, he tossed it ahead. And they ruled it incomplete.
So Lions gets rid of it before he's sacked.
This is ruled incomplete.
What a play, man. A lot of pressure coming up the middle.
Yeah, it looks like
Lions had no time to set up in the pocket. And Interboro applying the pressure. And we have a man down. Looks like Deuce Everett is down in some type of pain.
Yeah, hopefully it's just cramps out here, D. You know, I don't want none of the kids getting hurt. Everybody's fairly healthy.
What a play by the defensive line of the Hornets.
As
after the play, we have a flag.
The referee just threw a flag and caused intentional grounding now. So they lost it down for Kingsway.
Loss of down.
And it'll bring up 4th down. So after the injury, it'll be 4th down and long for Kingsway. And we'll go to a quick break and we'll come right back to Kingsway.
That's the only reason I'm asking.
I would have thought immediately from up here. I can see the whole thing. This is you can take the hell of a game.
Oh yeah.
Why don't you shut up?
I always ask, because I love learning the game. That's why I always ask.
Looks like we still got a player down. Deuce Everett. He's sitting up, which is a good sign. Looks like it's a leg injury. Let's see what it is. Man, they called intentional grounding on Lions from Kingsway. So you're looking at a 4th and about 30. With 3:40 left in the third quarter. Edinburgh Hornets 18. Kingsway Dragons 6. That's a good sign. Let's clap it up for the young fella.
Yeah, we're back here at Kingsway, and give a round of applause to number 2, Deuce Everett, as he walked off the field.
Before you get the third.
Let's just hoping everything is okay with the young man as he's starting to walk a little bit more under his own power. And here for Edinburgh is 4th down and long on their defense, as it looks like Kingsway will punt for the first time tonight.
6 points in the third quarter, and I told you were out of your mind.
Wow.
They bring it. They're for real.
So punt. First punt of the night. Nice punt, too. But it's going to be fielded, actually muffed and recovered out there by number 7, Samaj Anderson. So Kingsway, I'm sorry, they punted away Edinburgh ball. And they'll get started with their next drive from the 32-yard line. Actually about the 32.5, 33-yard line. Edinburgh get their next drive started here.
Yeah, Bear, it seems like this Hornets team is starting to get their second win.
Yeah.
Like the pressure is starting to build up a little more as we get late into this third quarter. You're starting to see a lot of pressure coming in the middle by the defensive line, and Lyons is having a hard time finding time in the pocket.
Yeah, he's been having to scramble up out of that pocket. A little pressure coming from the Edinburgh D-line as they come out here, first down. 3 backs. Looks like a pitch out there to Brown. Tries to cut it up, and a nice tackle out there as shooting through there between the 2 lead blockers. Looked to be number 20. Looks like 5. I can't even see from here.
26 for Edinburgh.
Actually,
stop by number 32.
32 made the tackle.
Jules Giambuzzi brings up 2nd down for Edinburgh.
So we got a 2nd and about 9 yards on the play for the Hornets.
Picks up 1 on that. Looks like big Sire Smallwood would go to the sideline as he was lead blocking. Actually, yeah, he does. And this time they come out again in 3-back set. Pitch to the right. Looks like it would be another flag. They'll be coming back because of illegal motion on Edinburgh as the running back seems to get a illegal shift. He moves forward sometimes.
Yeah, that running back is starting to head upfield. Yeah, he's heading upfield prior to the snap.
Yeah,
and that's illegal.
Can't do that.
Illegal motion against Edinburgh.
So
call that every time.
Gotta back them. Gotta back these guys up. Another 5 yards.
So you gotta tighten that up if they're going on any national tours.
Yeah, which would bring a 2nd and 15.
Yeah, Edinburgh's letting
ball is at the 27-yard line.
Yeah, they're trying to give it to him. Penalties and get him shot at the shot. We'll see what
Still
happens.
in the third quarter, 2:40
trips. This time looks like they'll hand it off to the left and right in the backfield immediately. Looks to be big number 70. Can't even see it. 79?
Yeah,
78?
79.
Looks like 79. Logan Sweeney on the tackle. Shoots right through there and makes the stop in the backfield.
Stopping a play by number 79, Logan Sweeney.
Let's bring up a big third down right here.
Down for Edinburgh.
This is big again, 3rd down and long. You know, last time they went for it on 4th down.
Yeah, man. If they can get
and didn't get anything.
Absolutely. If they can get a stop here, I wonder if Donnie Hill elects to go for it again on 4th down, or would he play the field position game and punt it away? We'll see.
This time they hand it off and again.
Wow.
Right in the backfield again.
Brady Wetzel.
This
Big
time
stop on a play by number 7.
looks like Brady Whistle.
Brady Wetzel.
Breaks right through the line of scrimmage and a big loss again. Will Edinburgh punt.
Brings up 4th down for Edinburgh.
That's a big
4th
stop.
down and long, almost inside the 20-yard line.
I said that brings up 4th down for Edinburgh.
It's almost you have to punt this ball away.
You know, I'm done begging parents to cheer on it.
And Edinburgh looks like they're lining up the punt.
I'm 46 years old. I can't be.
Punt formation.
Good snap. It punts away. It's a low line drive doesn't look like it'll get past the sticks, and it'll roll dead at about the 31-yard line. So
looks like
actually about the 34-yard line.
Looks like a 15-yard punt there.
Yeah, it didn't
Not
go
much,
too
but
far.
I mean, get you off your back of your end zone a little bit. Now the defense been playing lights out. Maybe they can hold them again, or maybe Kingsway finds a way to punch it in and make it a one-possession ball game.
Yeah, their defense is hanging in there. The Kingsway defense, they're trying to get some points right here at the end of the third quarter as we get down to 1:01 in the third.
Yeah, 1:01 left in the third quarter. We still got a whole quarter left.
Like Interboro take a timeout after the punt.
Timeout on the field, Interboro.
Still 12-8.
Yeah, so
Hornets.
Hill takes a timeout. I don't know if that's the first or the second one, but you know, we're not even out of the third quarter yet, and you never know, you might need those timeouts down the stretch. And there's a lot of football left to be played. As again, coming to you live from Kingsway, it's all about sports, and it's all about usports.com. Check it out. You can watch the game. And the proceeds of tonight's game will go to the family of young 10-year-old Michael Tennant, which was killed down in Pleasantville 2 weeks ago. And our prayers and deepest condolences still go out to that family, to the Tennant family.
Yeah, absolutely. Condolences to the Tennant family. Our hearts and prayers out for the family, and hope they get through this tragic situation. But back to the ball game, we got a 1st and 10 Kingsway at the 26-yard line. We got a
out. Number one, and it's underthrown.
Line's incomplete.
And the pass is incomplete.
Down for the Dragons.
We have 55 seconds left in the third quarter. 2nd and 10, Kingsway. Ball's at the 33-yard line.
20 more years. You got to learn how to go up for the ball. Fight for the ball.
It's 2nd and 10 here.
If you do that.
And like I said, we haven't seen much of Lions hitting Van Brill here in the second half.
Yeah, it's been pretty quiet on the Van Brill front. See if they go to him here on the big-time connection.
Looks like he's got one-on-one coverage at the top of the screen. He's got motion Williams to the left. Looks like they'll fake it to him. And he's got a man over the middle, and it's going to be incomplete.
Just a bit too high.
So it's good coverage out there.
Pass attempt for number 8, Kyle Copsey from number 12.
Like,
Line's incomplete.
Got a host of
Brings up 3rd down for the Dragons.
Got a host of Hornets on their defense.
Let's not get away from who we are.
Deuce Everett back on the field, and Jeremiah Taylor, the two corners, breaking up that pass play. Looked like his leg was okay. He's back on the field from that injury.
Let's get to like 18.
Yeah, Deuce Everett's back on the field.
So we still have 51 seconds left in the third quarter. 18-6 Hornets. Kingsway really can't move the ball right now. He's trying to get a play going.
Motion fake the Williams. Lions looks, he got a slant, and it was Van Brill. It was off the fingertips. So
That for number 88, Luke Van Brill.
And it looked like he would have had a little bit of room to roam.
Yeah, if he,
4th down for the Dragons.
Definitely, if he caught that ball.
10. Yeah, if he would have caught, he had a little bit of room to get past the sticks and whatnot.
Yeah, had he caught that pass, he had a lot of space out there in the middle.
Yeah.
Definitely was an opportunity to make a play right there.
That's a ball and catches all day long.
The Lions comes to the huddle. 4th down and 10. Here we go again. See what happens right here.
4th down, they're going for it.
47 seconds here in the third quarter. Trips to the bottom of the screen, single receiver to the top. Lions in the gun back there with Lions. And they bring a blitz, and he gets it off and is underthrown, but making an adjustment is Van Brill, I think. Actually, McCleary, and they called it a catch. as he makes the adjustment, comes back to the ball with penalty flags down.
Complete to number 24, Tristan McClure from number 12, Joe Lyons.
So a good adjustment there by McClure, and he's got enough for a first down. So that was a nice adjustment because Lyons was hit as he threw.
First down, Kingsway.
It's just a first down. Nice catch there by the young man.
Yeah, there was a pass interference which was declined by the Dragons. Great catch, which will bring up a 1st and 10. Ball's at the 18-yard line. If they could get a score here, make it a one-possession game, it would be huge.
The red zone.
With 20 seconds
left. They got trips to the top of the screen. Lyons looking. He's got a little pressure. He's got a man over the middle and it's picked off.
Wow.
And it looks like to be number 7 back there again in center field, Samaj Anderson.
Interception.
Interborough football.
And what looked like was about to be potential at a touchdown inside the red zone.
That was huge. Big time play by Samaj Anderson. Pick in the end zone.
And
a late flag, absolutely. Let's see what the call is after the pick.
Looks like the penalty may go against Kingway after the interception.
I didn't see much there. Could have been like a unsportsmanlike. I'm not sure.
Not sure. The referees are discussing it.
Still waiting on a call.
Call something on Interborough as they start marching off, walking backwards, back inside the 10-yard line. So looks like penalty against Interborough will be first down and 10 for Interborough. They'll start with their backs against the wall at the 9-yard line.
Personal foul.
Personal fouls to call. 10 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Interborough takes over at their own 8-yard line.
Yeah, they got their backs
with a 2-possession lead going into the fourth quarter.
And this field position is tricky still. A lot of football left here. As Interborough comes out, this time they'll come out with 3 receivers to the top of the screen. Actually 2. That's going to be a legal substitution. Or too many men on the field. They'll back them up about 5 more yards. Half the distance to the goal. Legal substitution against Interborough to back them up, put their backs really on the wall now. So it'll be first down and 15 from about the 3-yard line.
Yeah, this is a tough area right here to be playing with the ball. You give it to your workhorse. I would give the ball to Roger, and maybe he can get a little bit of breathing room and get yourselves out of that end zone a little bit.
More than likely, Brown will get the ball.
Let's see what the Hornets dial up.
Motion to the right, Everett. It's like a handoff to Brown up the middle. And it's like he gives them a little bit of room.
A little bit.
Up about 6 as we'll come winding down the third quarter of this meet of champions between the Kingsway Dragons, the champions of the Tri-County, and the Interborough Hornets, the champions of the SJU. We'll go to a quick commercial break and we'll come right back to Kingsway for the final quarter.
Do you need coverage? Not that kind of coverage. More like this kind of coverage. If you need coverage, call 215-559-7300. National Video Productions has you covered. Need a promo? Hosting a live event? Celebrating a special occasion? The National Video Productions has you covered. No, not that kind of covered. More like this kind of covered. And this kind of covered. Get live coverage and live stream that live event. If you need coverage, call 215-559-7300. National Video Productions has you covered. Weddings, corporate events, sporting events, graduation, grand opening, concerts, car shows, fundraisers, dance recitals, and more. If you need coverage, call 215-559-7300. National Video Productions has you covered.
It was a big second half. Big first half. But the second half. Yeah.
We're back here at Kingsway with the Meet of Champions End of the third quarter, 18-6. Interboro Hornets lead. Second down and 10 for the Hornets. Handoff up the middle. Looks like Brown on the carry as he gets a couple more yards and gets it out past the 10-yard line to be third down and a long 5 for the Hornets.
Yeah, it looks like it's at about the 14-yard line.
Kingsway looking to get another stop.
If they can hold him.
Brown brings up third down.
Kingsway Interboro may punt the ball and Kingsway could get field position again. But we'll see as Conquest comes back to the huddle. And Conquest looks to bring his troops to the line of scrimmage. Looks like he'll be in the gun this time.
So what do you think, Bear? You keep it on the ground here, or would you try to take a shot?
Try to keep it on the ground here. Keep the clock moving. He's got two backs in the backfield. Brown back there with him. Looks like number 6, Anthony. Little swing out to Brown. He cuts up field. Makes one defender missing. Doesn't get enough to get the first down, so it'll be fourth down.
Led by number 32.
As number 32,
number 24,
Jim Boozy, clear make the tackle. Actually loses about 2 yards on that.
Yeah, so I would say I definitely would punt the ball.
12-yard line.
And trust my defense to make a play. I wouldn't go for it here inside the 10, 12-yard line.
Looks like he was getting a play. Conquest is coming back to the huddle as if he may run a play here.
Wow, this is going to be huge if Donnie Hill's Hornets go for it here on 4th and about a long 6. And yes, they are. They're going for it here at the 12-yard line.
Clock is at 10. 9. Conquest gets a high snap. Looks as a screen setup, and Brown's got some room. A lot of room. He breaks, but a nice tackle because Brown had nothing but space and a good dial up on 4th down and 5.
What a call. At the 12-yard line. The Hornets go for it on a screen pass.
Play by number 26. Interboro first down.
And a gutsy call on their own end.
Big call.
You can't stop that. I don't care who they play. You can't stop that young man. I don't care who you play. They ain't stopping him. That young man's a freight train.
Yeah, man, he's tough.
Plays with heart.
He's tough.
You can't teach.
Roger Brown, he's a tough kid right there.
Yeah, it's Brown. It's the go-to guy now on 4th down. Looks like they'll hand it off to him again. He's got a loose. Wow! Through 2 defenders.
Wow!
Like Jules.
And picks up 12 and a nice tackle though. Back end.
Number 26.
We got a player down for Kingsway.
Julian Jim Boozy. Nice tackle. Brown was coming full speed ahead.
Number 24, Tristan McClear.
Brown's going downhill. 10-yard pickup.
Yeah, Brown's running hard. It seems like he gets stronger as the game goes on. This young man.
Yeah.
He played this level last year. But he was I have no idea.
He said I spoke to his father, man. He said he got a lot of interest from a lot of prep schools.
Yeah, but these kids out here, there's a lot of talent out here on this field between these two teams.
Yeah, Interboro's loaded. Shotgun going up top. Taking a shot.
Top, number 13 jumps up, is off his fingertips. So Conquest looks down to the bottom of the formation and tries to hit number 13, Jeffrey Neris. It's off his fingertips.
Second down for Interboro.
Yeah. So second down and 10 here. Conquest comes back to the huddle. 7 minutes left here, D.
Yeah, man, Donnie and these Hornets don't look like they letting up at all. Full pedal to the metal.
Motion to the left, Everett. He's handoff this time. Looks like Anthony's got a little bit of room to the outside. A nice block out there. He's cutting back across the grain and straight up field as he rips off about 25 on that play. So this time, the handoff goes to Judah Anthony, and he breaks free into the open, picks up 25 yards as he tries to cut back across the field.
What's his name? Number 5?
Judah Anthony.
Carry on the play by number 5, Judah Anthony, for a big game for Interboro.
Yeah, that was a big time pickup.
So Anthony gets a big run for
You got like
Hornets and gives Brown a breather, I guess.
Looks like you got like a two-headed monster back there in that backfield.
Yeah.
You got your power back with Roger, then you come back with the quick, shifty number 5, Judah Anthony. Another big pickup for the Hornets.
Motion Everett to the left. This time, another handoff to Anthony. This time they sniff it out.
Yeah.
He's tackled in the backfield for a loss of 4. That time, breaking through the line of scrimmage.
Tackle on the play led by number 7, Brady Witzel.
It's like Big Brady Whistle on that tackle right there.
Yeah, that was a big stop there. 2nd and long. See if the Dragons can hold these guys here. If not, and these guys march down the field, you're going to be running out of climb. You're playing against the clock.
Yeah, the clock is it's no favor right now. It's
just under 6 minutes.
His Interbro's been running the ball and eating up some of this clock here in this 4th quarter.
If you would have told me we were only going to score 6 points tonight, I'm not going to lie, I told you we were crazy.
Wow. So what do you?
I told you were crazy.
What do you guys average a game?
40.
40?
Conquest gives to Brown. Brown's got room and a blocker, and he's finally tackled.
They're no joke.
Wow.
We're like 39.2.
Yeah.
By Van Brill as Roger Brown picks up 9 on that carry, and he's reached about the 175 mark
Joe Lyons threw
in the game.
6 touchdowns.
Yeah? Wow.
And they did a nice job, man. They're no joke.
Man, oh man, getting some updates statistically by one of the Dragon staff. Said these guys average about 40 points a game. Lions has over 26 touchdowns for the season.
Yeah, those are big numbers there. And you can see the kids got a great arms, great accuracy.
But it's just too much of these Hornets tonight.
Yeah, it posed the
seemed like
problem
they playing the power game.
The quarterback sneak, nobody in the middle, and he rips off about 10 in the first down. So Interboro enters the red zone again as Conquest spreads the field and runs the quarterback sneak, and we get pick up a first down for Interboro to be 1st and 10 from about the
first down for Interboro.
About the 14-yard line. Looks like Kingsway will take a timeout and try to slow this Hornets offense down.
Yeah, Bear, this drive right here, man, it's been methodical. Let's remember, they started inside the 10-yard line and ran it pretty much every play all the way down to the 14-yard line.
Yeah, they were working there with the workhorse Roger Brown.
They know who they are.
As Interboro looks to try to slam the door here.
Put the nail in the coffin, so to speak. If they punch it in here, you're looking at a 3-possession game with 4:35 remaining in the ball game. I don't see it happening.
Yeah, that's a
for
lot
the
to
Dragons. Well, we'll see.
A lot to overcome being down 3 scores with a little over 4 minutes in the 4th. As Interboro comes to the line of scrimmage, sure they'll keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. At the moment, they'll be in shotgun, 2 backs, a flag comes down. Turn it off to this one.
We got an unsportsmanlike penalty on the Hornets.
And you can subscribe to
I didn't see what happened.
Sports YouTube page. 856. It's all about sports. 856.
Personal foul. Personal foul.
Subscribe to that.
Personal foul on the Hornets.
On YouTube. And again, it's all about sports.
Ball's at the 30-yard line.
856 YouTube page.
First down.
Conquest in the gun. Looks like he'll hand it off to Brown to the left. He cuts it up and a nice tackle immediately. Brown falls forward for maybe about a yard. It's like big number 7, Brady Witzel. As Kingsway uses another timeout.
It brings up 2nd down for Interboro.
It's 2nd and a mile for the Hornets.
Yeah, Kingsway's trying to preserve some clock by calling a timeout there on a big stop. So you're looking at about a 2nd and about 25 to go.
Yes, a long way to go. They got to get down to the 5 for a first down.
The picture with the big man? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Should I do it so? I suck at this.
4:25 remaining in the fourth quarter. Hornets are up 18-6 against the Kingsway Dragons.
I think I did by accident. That's all right. As long as we got one. It's blurry? Nah, it's good, man. I love that guy. That's my man right there. Had a good time in the last 2 weeks, man.
Trying, man. We trying.
Yo.
So the Kingsway timeout, Interboro seems to use. They're going to use every second of the timeout. Sure, they'll probably keep the ball on the ground here, even though it's second and a long 25 to go for the Hornets. But like I said, I'm sure they'll keep it on the ground, keep the clock moving. I think Kingsway may have about one more timeout left. This time, Everett in motion to the left. Handoff to Roger Brown. Flags on the play. Looks like that'll come back. Hannibal may be called for holding here, and they are. It'll back them up another 10 yards, and it'll be second down and 35. Backed them all the way up in the pause, bro. And the game's in Clarksboro.
But with this offense, man, one big play, you can get maybe 30 of that on the ground. So we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. They're going in the wrong direction. It's
definitely going in reverse here.
40 almost. As they're all the way back at the 42.5-yard line. Actually, the 43-yard line, Interboro has second down, and they got to get down to the 5-yard line for a first. So
I could see a screen pass here to set up
they may.
And put Roger out in space and let him get about half of it back.
Try to get Brown in space, or they may try to get Everett
Let's
in
see
space.
what they dial up here.
Conquest in the gun, 2 backs, 2 receivers. Fake, throws it up. Nobody's really home, so that'll fall incomplete and stop the clock with 3:50.
Pass is incomplete.
And my
Conquest was looking for Everett right there.
And my analysis is still correct. Every second down, Donnie takes a shot downfield. He's done it every possession all game. I've seen it. Yeah, every second and long, he takes a shot deep and try to get a play.
Yeah.
And now we have third and long.
Yeah, third and long here.
So I picked up a little something up here in this booth.
Third and long. Looks like Van Brill come out the game here on this third and long, and entering the game, number 31 will be Thomas Greichen. As Interboro is rushing to the line of scrimmage, they'll come out with a tight end to the bottom, Smallwood, 2 receivers, 4 receivers. Hand off to Brown right up the middle. Nice tackle as he was getting a whole full head of steam. Big Brady Whitson on the tackle again. And Kingsway looks like they'll take their final timeout. It's fourth
down for Interboro.
And very long for Interboro. So
with 3:42 left.
You know, we haven't had any points since the first half of this game. Oh, have we? No, we went into the half. It was, 12-6.
Yeah.
So we had one score early in the third quarter and not much afterwards.
But Kingsway only scored the first drive of the game and basically nothing since.
Yeah, they've got down inside the red zone a couple other times, but they didn't capitalize and get any points out of it.
That says a lot about this Interboro defense.
They're no joke.
You take the camera.
They're no joke.
I'm talking to Bear because I got to go down and give the towels to the
towels.
I gave you Gatorade, my sponsor Gatorade.
So Kingsway burns their final timeout, 3:42 left. In this meet of champions, SJU champion Interboro Hornets and the TCMFL champion Kingsway Dragons here from Kingsway. Fourth down and a mile for Interboro. They'll shift again, and it looks like they almost got him to jump off sides.
The trick play
and
here.
the little trick play to snap it sideways. So Donnie Hill back in the trick plays, gets nothing out of that. Food, no one on that. It'll be Kingsway ball.
Yep, that's what it was.
And about the
earbuds.
Was making
it. No, it's not. It's still doing it. It's still doing it. It might be my phone. It might be my phone.
So we got 3:36 remaining on the clock in the fourth quarter. We have a turnover on downs. Kingsway's ball still 18-6 Interboro.
Yeah, 18-6, and I mean, it's been pretty much all Interboro in the second half. They've been moving the ball, but Kingsway's been stopping them. They really haven't given up much. You know, it was 12-6 at halftime, and now it's only 18-6. You know, both teams have been averaging 30-plus a game, and tonight only 18-6. And Kingsway's probably lowest out point of the season as a slant route falls incomplete, intended for, looks like, number 20, Brandon Borman.
Yeah, broken up by Azir Lee.
As Lee on the coverage.
Big time play by the corner.
And bring up 2nd and 10 for the Dragons as they come to the line of scrimmage quickly. 3:35. Come out with 4 receivers. So look, deep. Lions lets it go. He's got a man out there, but the ball falls short as Roger Brown some sideline passes.
3:26 remaining.
Turning on one score. I've seen crazier things happen in less time. A quick score and an onside kick,
and you're back in the business.
Right there.
One big strike can change the game. You got to keep playing.
As at the bottom of the screen, you see Van Brill, single coverage, but a safety over top. Motion to the left. Lions calls for the snap, fakes the handoff, looks to the left, throws it out there. He's got a man on the wheel route, and it's incomplete.
Wow.
Poorman was open on a wheel route, and it just falls incomplete as he had a little bit of room. If he could have been let in stride, he might still be running right now.
Yeah, that was the play. That was the play we were talking about. That one big strike.
Yeah, that
could have put him back in the game with a one possession after the score, but just short.
Yeah.
Incomplete, and to bring up 4th and 10.
Yeah,
this is basically the ball game right here.
Yeah, it really is right here. 4th down and 10, 3:23 left in the game, and you know Kingsway's had their opportunities, and they've missed them a few times. Marcus right there. 4th and possibly gain. 4 receivers. Gets the snap. Lions looking. He steps up in the pocket. He's got a man on him, draping on him. He gets it away, and it'll fall incomplete as he tried to release the ball at the last second as the pressure started coming, and looked like Deuce Everett try to wrap him up, and Lions just throws it away. It'll be turnover on downs, the Interboro ball.
Looks like he dialed up a little pressure.
Timeouts. 2 first downs, and this one will probably be over. I'm sure Coach Donnie Hill will be giving the ball to his workhorse, Roger Brown.
Definitely Brown time right here.
AKA.
What can Brown do for you?
RB26, AKA Black Dynamite. I'm sure he'll get the ball here a lot.
Absolutely.
To melt this clock down. So, a very, very good, intriguing game. Everybody wanted to see.
Great game. Great game.
Crowd at capacity.
Definitely was worth the trip.
As the SJU champion Interboro Hunters held the 18-6 lead over the Tri-County champion. Fumble. Out. Play. Almost a turnover there.
Fell on it, man.
As Everett
could have been costly.
On it could have been costly there late in the game. Want to protect the ball here late in the game, and probably want to run straight ahead. I don't know why they wouldn't give Roger Brown the ball.
Yeah, that's a good
right
question.
There and just run straight ahead. You know, he's running east to west, trying to hand the ball off to your receiver. But we'll see. They're going backwards again. 2nd down and 15 here for the Hornets.
Sometimes it's good just to keep it simple.
Yeah, keep it simple right here. There's no need for a shotgun.
Move the ball.
In shotgun, 3 receivers, 2 backs. Conquest. Checking to make sure the receiver's coming in motion. Here he comes to the bottom screen, handoff to Brown, fumble again. This time looks like Conquest falls on it.
2 bad handoffs.
Missed exchanges and
unbelievable. That never happened in the whole game, and you got 2 bad handoffs.
Yeah, 2 bad handoffs.
Plays.
The clock's still running. And as they're going backwards, you know, the clock's still running. It doesn't.
Unlike
no way the
Hornets
Kingsway
to
can
do that
stop it.
with two tough running backs. Bad handoffs by the quarterback.
Yeah, late in the game, that's the only two bad exchanges. You know, this is the type of time of the game when you want to make sure everything is going smooth. You don't want to turn the ball over.
Absolutely
late.
not.
It looks
Definitely
like
want to hold the ball.
Burrow's going to run the clock down as much as they can and probably take a delayed game, or they'll just rush to the line of scrimmage as they get down to 10 seconds, 9. They line up. 2 receivers to the bottom. Motion. Looks like it's going to be a flag on that. Everybody was moving. They'll blow it dead.
We got a false start.
2 missed exchanges and a penalty as Interboro is trying to close the game out. But a lot of miscues late. Legal shift. Back them up some more. So I think they've lost more yardage than they gained in this fourth quarter.
Yeah. 1
Except
minute.
for one drive that they got all the way down and they lost a bunch of yards with penalties. So
1 minute, 25 seconds remaining in the ball game.
Yeah, 125 left. And as they say in some of the social media groups, the ACC against the SEC, they call the Tri-County the SEC, the SJU the ACC. They try to call it Clemson.
Oh, we got a pass.
Another screen play. There's a flag down on the play as Brown catches the screen, breaks a couple tackles, and steamrolling up the field. But this is going to probably come back.
Roger
as
Brown.
He finally tackled down there.
Looks like it's coming back.
As the flag is down on the play. That screen play has been hurting Kingsway. Actually, they called a face mask against Kingsway.
On Kingsway. The play stands.
So that'll pretty much wrap it up right there as Brown picks up a first down, gets down to the goal line inside the 10-yard line, and Interboro have 1:13 left, and the clock won't be stopped. So they could either run 4 straight plays,
take a knee and end the ball game,
or they could just take a knee.
Run it in, depending on how Donnie feels.
Yeah, Coach Hill.
Let's see what happens.
Try to make predictions of the game, and he was almost right on cue. And he tried to say 30. And they were.
Man, that had to be about a 50, 60-yard carry by Brown to get down to the goal line. That's a tough kid, man. Whatever high school he decides, man, they're going to get themselves a gym.
But when Jay will be cut off, do something to cut off. I ain't been down with you. Jay, you hear me?
So it'd be first down and long for Interboro as their goal to go. So it'll be first and goal from about the 11. Motion to the right, fake and a pass, incomplete, and that'll stop the clock as they throw it to the back corner of the end zone. I don't know what's up with that.
53 seconds left. I mean, I would just hand the ball off and run it, but what do I know? I'm up here in the booth with you.
Yeah. So that stops the clock. 53 seconds left as Conquest throws the ball out to the back end of the end zone.
53 seconds remaining in the ball game.
Hornets are in spread offense. Shotgun Brown in the backfield.
Looks like he wanted to get another shot in the end zone.
Throw a little inside screen, almost
pass inside the Roger.
Brown catches and gets hit hard down by the goal line. He running the screen inside.
Man, oh man, man, I didn't see that one coming.
As the clock.
Looks like the Hornets aren't satisfied with the score. They're looking to get one more touchdown. 3rd and goal with 27 seconds.
As Interboro comes to the line of scrimmage, snap and Conquest a throw. It's like he throws a fade to the bottom. And that pass falls incomplete.
We're down to 18 seconds. 4th and goal.
4th down for Interboro.
This is by far the longest game.
4th down and goal for the Hornets. 4th down and 10. Interboro come to the line of scrimmage. 4 receivers.
Here's the ball game.
This possibly could be the final play. Conquest throws it out to Everett. Looks like
Touchdown.
he'll be in for
Interboro by Deuce.
Interboro
Everett
touchdown
to end the game with 11 seconds on the clock.
His second touchdown of the game. Conquest.
I guess the Hornets weren't satisfied with the score.
As Interboro goes up
24-6.
24-6, yeah. So Donnie Hill elects to go for another touchdown, and Interboro with the 24-6 lead. As we get down to 11 seconds left in the game, Interboro go for 2. They'll zip it incomplete.
2-point conversion is no good.
Actually, I think that was for 1 when you do that.
Oh, in Little League, that's right. Extra point is the 2-point conversion setup.
Yeah, so Interboro looks like they'll get out of here.
That looks
with
like
the
that's going to
victory,
be our final.
24-6.
Barring a kick return.
Right, barring a kick return. I'm sure they'll probably try to steal it.
Man.
And get on out of here as Interboro is coming to Kingsway. The SJU champions.
Presentation is getting ready.
And, taking on the Tri-County champions. And looks like they'll get out of here with a victory as Roger Brown more than likely will be the player of the game. He's been out here rushing probably about 20 carries for about close to 200 yards and probably about a good 5 receptions and about 60 yards. So all around, he's well over 200 yards. And as people may know, he's one of the top running backs in South Jersey and in any of the leagues. As SJI, they try to say Elijah Jennings, and SJU, Roger Brown, Tri-County, Anthony Reagan Jr., alongside of Wilson Torres. And then you got down in Millville, you got Sharp and Brooks. So it's a lot of good talent at running back that'll be going into high school next year. We'll all see where these kids go in the upcoming new year, as they're all in 8th grade. We'll see where they go. As Interboro will probably just kick it, cover it, and get up out of here. It's like McClure gets it. He's got a little room, breaks it to the outside, breaks a couple tackles, and he'll finally be wrestled down as the clock gets down to 4 seconds.
4 seconds remaining in the ball game.
And I'm sure Kingsway will just run one play, and the Hornets of Interboro will be the champion of champions.
Man.
As the SJU.
This is considered national champions of the Little League football.
Yeah.
Man.
Of the Little League football. I mean, there's been word, though, going around that they may actually face the PYAA Panthers out of Pennsauken. And we'll see what happens with that. That's up in the air. If Interboro
see if they can make it happen. PY versus Interboro. Let's see if we can make it happen. Put all titles on the line. Put all the trophies, everything on the field.
Yeah.
Bring everything out. Winner take all. I would love to see that.
As Lions, he'll throw it out to number 8, the lefty, and he lets it go, and that'll be intercepted. And coming back down the sideline is Conquest. Actually, it's not Conquest. It's number 21.
And that'll be the game. That's your final, ladies and gentlemen. Interboro 24, Kingsway 6.
And gets the big win, D. So what did you think about the game? I mean,
gentlemen, it was a pleasure.
I appreciate it, but have a good night. Take care.
Kingsway comes in here averaging 30 points a game, and Interboro really kind of shut that down. And early in the game, you saw Lions hitting Van Brew a lot. I mean, they were looking real good.
You gotta give it to that Hornets defense.
The Interborough defense, yeah, it really turned up.
Held the Kingsway Dragons to 6 points.
And they showed that
since the first drive, pretty much controlled everything defensively, kept pressure in that backfield. Lions had no time to set up.
As both teams shake hands, and as you can see, it's all about sports. Robert Page is down there to get the kids.
Yeah, congratulations to the Interborough Hornets. The trophy is in the building.
The Hornets will see the trophy as
champ of champions. Donnie Hill and his Interborough seniors defeat the Kingsway Dragons 24-6.
And that'll conclude tonight's game. It's all about sports, and it's all about sportsyouth.com. Signing off from tonight's game, I'm Barrett Bradshaw, along with
your man, DSPN Live.
DSPN Live.
I appreciate you, bro, for having me. Glad to be a part of this broadcast. Hopefully we could be doing this again in the near future. And again, hats off to the Interborough Hornets as they defeat Kingsway Dragons 24-6.
Yeah, the Interborough Hornets finished 12-0 on the season, champion of all champions. And they'll take their celebration and head on back home as champion of champions. And like I said, we're signing off. Barrett Bradshaw, along with DSPN Live. Till next time.